anymore. Spending all this time trying to get you out my mind. Oh, it feels so good to take you off the pedestal. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh yeah, I'm going back to the table, and all they saving us in for the stable friend of mine. Cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh yeah, no you don't care, no you don't care, no you don't care, no you don't care. Could be good, then you fade, then you fade. No you don't care, no you don't care, no you don't care, no you don't care. Could be good, then you fade, then you fade away. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're missing. My feelings in my heart, in my heart. Yeah, that's impressive, how much you're missing. My feelings in my heart. Oh, how much you're missing with me. How much you're messing 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 with me.
eigentlich?
All right.
Well, hello. I think we are now online.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome to the
Hi.
stream.
Yes, a very special stream today. So, as you already know, today's stream will be focusing on gathering donations for the people in Ukraine who are in need. Means we will just focus on drawing, talking about arts. And we'll have 3 special guests today here, which will be artists from Ukraine and from Russia joining us in. And do some art together.
Maybe we can just like really short introduce maybe ourselves first, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe some people don't know us. I'm Helen. Hi. I don't know. I thought maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Oh, little fat wombat!
Yeah, Little Fat Wombat's in the house, Nabalu is in the house, and we have Ante as a guest today.
Yeah.
Steve is there as well.
Hi.
It's Knorr. Hey.
We're a collective here in Berlin, and we do mostly art and try to make art approachable and fun for everyone here in Berlin, and also trying to do that in our streams. And today we thought we gather our community to do something good and to collect donations for Ukraine.
Yeah.
If you want information on that, you can check one of those chat commands. We have we have one organization where we'll be sending money to, and so if you want to see where the money goes, you can check it out.
Yeah, it's United Help Ukraine. It's an NGO that was founded, I think, in 2014, and ever since they've been like supporting people in need in Ukraine. And yeah, so maybe we can just like shortly introduce the guests we are having here tonight. We're gonna start with Anta, then Kate and Alina, and they're all gonna be here with us for an hour. And we're just gonna sketch and connect, and like feel free to like if you have questions just to put them in the chat so we can talk about that stuff and like exchange ideas and
Maybe Anta can make a little introduction because she's already here with us. So
Yeah, I'm already here. I'm not. Can hear me? Is everything fine?
It should be fine. I think.
Okay. Well, what can I say as an introduction? I'm an Ukrainian illustrator, but I study and live in Germany for almost 7 years already. I study visual design and fine art at the Bauhaus University in Weimar, and I was born in Bila Tsarkva. It's a city near Kyiv. The whole my family lives in Kyiv. And this is my home town. This is the place I went to school, where all my friends are. And of course, as this all happened in my land, I can't really concentrate on making art as before. I am constantly thinking about people who are there, who suffer from this terrible situation, and as an artist even I'm very confused now as well, although I'm very glad to take part in this live stream and maybe tell you something or just make art together as some kind of therapy to support each other, which is also very important in my opinion right now. But yeah, I feel
I think it's important to. I think it's just important to be aware of how close it is to us, and I think it's also because we're a very close artist community. It's very nice to make everyone seen.
Yeah,
that's why I think the stream is perfect for that.
True, and know that we are there for each other, and this is like our way of helping. So. Thanks for coming, Anta. It's really great.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I can only imagine like how hard it must be, but thanks a lot for being with us tonight. And really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry in advance if if I don't speak correctly or if my translations sound strangely. It's really hard to concentrate.
That's
And
totally
also,
fine.
I think this is my first experience streaming in English. I've never done this
Yeah,
before.
I was saying that before as well. Like I feel like my English is kind of rusty.
As long as we can
That's all
understand
good.
you guys, it's fine.
I mean, we have to talk with our pens, right? And not with our mouths.
Words.
Anta, I
Now
drew
dance your
pictures.
names.
This is the most important thing you have to know about me. I draw pictures.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes, perfect.
Art is good. Art is hard. Yeah, and
Yes.
everything you have to know to hear from an artist. This is
Yeah.
basically the most
Perfect.
important information. Yeah, and I keep saying this, but I'm thankful to you all for your support and for trying to help people. And as a Ukrainian, I'm thankful to all Germans who are trying to help the refugees, to donate some monies and do something to help us in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's good to do at least a bit. I think. Like still, I would love to. I was thinking about that. I mean, we talked about that before as well. Like, what's the best kind of help? Like, is the best kind of help to like go there directly, like go to the borders and be there?
Help people, yeah.
And I think there are like a lot of ways.
Hi from Ukraine. Oh, hey.
But truly, welcome
Yeah,
to the stream.
I've told my followers that there will be a live stream and they can join us. So maybe there are some people who are watching us from, I don't know, bomb shelters even.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy. It's so surreal. But maybe
Yeah.
we can start with the drawing first and then go
From
over to some
Kharkiv.
questions.
Oh God, she's from Kharkiv. I don't know
Kharkiv?
if
Man,
Oh,
know
fuck,
which city is. Yeah, you know which city is this. This is one of the cities in the Ukraine. It's almost on the border, and yeah, it's very. The situation is very critical there.
Yeah, but I'm even glad that Trulia still managed to come here and, support the stream and yeah.
yeah, and
Great.
I hope that we can help you guys also just for 2 hours of maybe some sketching or even if it's weird doing it somewhere where it's bombed. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So today the plan will be drawing some traditional Ukrainian clothing, and we have 20 minutes for each pose. After the first 20 minutes, I will be switching it over to Anta, so you can see what Anta's doing. And after 1 hour, we'll be switching the guest with 15 minutes of break in between because I have to set up the technical stuff.
Yeah.
And so just so you know, yeah, I'll just start and then we can.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So you're gonna choose that as a reference?
No,
Wow.
this one.
Is it actually clear for everyone how the donation thing works?
It's a
how
good-
they can donate?
yeah.
Maybe.
So you can donate. Well, you can just type in the command on Discord, ! donate, and then you directly there will be a link where you can click on, and there's the part on website where you can donate the money on Twitch.
Yeah,
And
not only that, it's also underneath the stream in the info
Yeah.
panel. There's
Yeah.
a donation banner. You can just go there.
Yeah, you
Click
can
that.
scroll down and there is a beautiful illustration of Baya with a red nose. And yeah, that's the button to click.
Yeah. And also, if you have suggestions on to where we can donate the money to, please give us those suggestions because we're not completely sure ourselves if it's the best we've chosen right now,
Yeah.
the best organization.
yeah, but
I mean,
it seems really nice.
Seems good, but
Yeah.
And also, if you have like other ideas on like what to help, or maybe you have something to give, or
Yeah.
you're looking for something, no matter what it is, you can just put it into the live stream, and maybe there is another person who can help you, or
Yeah.
there's someone who's thinking, oh my god, that's what I need, like that could help me. Yeah, I think that's just maybe a good way to connect.
I know what we're doing here.
Hi.
So King Sunan, we are doing art today with 3 different artists we invited. We're gonna sketch some traditional Ukrainian outfits, and each pose will be 20 minutes. So we're just cycling through them, and the first one to be seen drawn is Kevin here next to us, and afterwards we'll switch over to Anta. You can see her sketch, and then we'll just talk in between what art, and yeah, just trying to have a creative, fun time in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, like that style is so amazing. Anta, I actually wanted to ask you, like nowadays, is that some kind of style you would also see people wearing in Ukraine?
Well, there are some fashion trends that are using our ethno motifs, but it doesn't look like these old costumes, of course, but in last 10 or 15 years, I would say that it became more popular, also among the young people in
That's so
big
cool.
cities even.
Yeah.
I also had the idea to create some kind of fashion collection of clothes with Ukrainian native
That's
motifs.
cool.
Because it's
Especially
very
the
beautiful.
amalgamation of the old and the new, you know?
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
in between
something
is so
like
nice. And not forgetting like the cultural heritage when it comes to costumes or like just style in itself. And yeah. It kind of reminds me, I talked with Kevin about it, kind of reminds me of like Tibetan accessories for men and women. Because they have a lot of these stones, but they're a bit bigger and just piled up onto the neck, so they're like just full of accessories. And that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. So it's super interesting to see.
Oh, and there is
Hello,
another
Lviv.
joining.
Slava Ukraini. This is like
Hello from Lviv.
photo. Lviv is also known as Lemberg,
Yeah.
auf Deutsch. Lemberg. This is the city in the West Ukraine. And also, if we are here and I have the opportunity to teach you guys this motto, this is like dialogue form. Someone say to you, Slava Ukraini, which means glory to Ukraine.
Yeah.
And you have to answer Heroyam Slava.
Heroyam Slava.
Heroyam Slava.
Yeah, Heroyam Slava. It
Heroyam
means
Slava.
glory- Heroyam Slava, right. It's like glory to heroes.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Destroyed heck yeah. But yeah, man, I'm feeling so glad that people from Ukraine joined in.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, guys, donations so far, 50 euros!
We already got 50 years together.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Awesome. That's good. Good thing.
So, Anta, do you have something like that in your wardrobe? Or something similar when it comes to accessories or outfits? Anta? Still there?
I actually, yeah, I have a similar, what to call it? Well, actually, this is called Vyshivanka.
Vyshivanka?
I forgot the name in German. Stickerei.
Hi, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
And she's wearing, yeah. This is a typical Ukrainian clothes, both for men and women, and there are different geometry motifs with flowers or with geometrical forms, and this embroidery, yeah.
Yeah,
And this
flowers are very
depends-
prominent.
And this depends of the region. There are also different meanings of the colors and forms of the decoration. And also my bachelor project had to be related to this.
Nice. So how far are you actually now in your studies? Like, when are you finished? with your-
For now, I feel, let's say, emotionally damaged and unable to concentrate
Yeah.
well on my studying. So I took a short break for a few months till September, and I'm on this Urlaub semester
Yeah.
till September, and I hope I can
What are you studying, Anta?
work. Huh?
What are you studying?
At the Bauhaus University, I'm studying a bachelor at the Bauhaus University in Weimar. Yep.
Yeah. For everybody who's maybe wondering what Anta does and what Anta looks like, I'm gonna post something in the chat, an amazing illustration of herself that I find so beautiful. So I just posted it. I hope that's alright.
it's
But
great.
oh my god, that one. And there you on that painting you also wear that kind of like blouse.
With the embroidery.
Oh, stop it, you. Yeah, do you know this trend to me that many of illustrators have been doing since 2020? When you take your self-portrait photo and like draw off of it as a self-portrait, like you are mixing your photo with illustration. Yeah, that was
true.
one of.
Oh
Yeah, you can see that half of the face is like
Oh, that's cool.
with the photo, but yeah, it looks really
That's
cool.
really cool.
That was that trend, like right? Yeah,
but it's really cool
or something. Yeah, very beautiful. Like in general, like if you haven't, you should definitely check out Anta's Instagram. You're also like very active on it, like of course art related, but I think you also post a lot of very good informative stuff on your Instagram story. So thanks for that.
I just feel that just simply drawing something or posting my sketchbook is well, it's not the time for this, and I thought how I can be useful as an artist or as a I don't know if I can speak of myself as of a media person, but I have followers, and I understood that I want to use this page for sharing information, for finding some useful info and links people are searching for, and even for supporting young Ukrainian artists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, somebody asked in the chat if there are any Ukrainian artists you can recommend.
Oh, that's a great question. I would like to. I also have the artist support artist post on Instagram, and if I may leave a link to this.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, you can post some artists that you want to share into the chat as well, so people can directly click on their Instagram.
Then just give me a second.
Looks like Kevin.
Looks like Eileen a bit.
Yeah, right.
Drawing.
This is your longing.
Yeah.
My longing, yeah. I haven't seen Aline for a while now. Alina Mena.
It would be cool if all the people that join the stream could post like pictures or like screenshots shots of their paintings in the chat, right?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, chat or Discord. Discord's
both is fine. So.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it would be cool, like just to have a little picture, just like
it's true on the
that's
side.
happening on my computer right now, for everybody to see. Like, if you want to share it, then.
Aline is no beach.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for subscribing. That's so good.
Love you all loads. We love you too, Eileen.
Cool. Thanks, Anta, for sharing your artists here.
Oh, great, yeah.
Maybe we can
I
check
also
some of
Let's
them.
check out some of them.
Share
The Petite
some
Ghost
more.
Cat. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
There
I
are
also-
many very, very gifted and talented young Ukrainian artists. Sometimes the problem with Ukrainian art in general, with Ukrainian illustrators, with music, with design and cinematography is that many people in West world think that we are Russians and we are the same. Oh, this sounds so terribly right now in this situation.
Yeah.
But I also had this problem from time that people just heard my name, which is Anastasia, and they started to think that I'm from Russia.
I was one of those,
they-
actually. I remember that.
Yes, sometimes it even feels offensive.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
people
even the culture is
don't
different. So-
recognize that Ukrainian artists are quite different and we have our own culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would you say was the biggest cultural difference?
I can say about just one. Like, I don't know if you can say what's the biggest cultural difference
true,
between Germany and United Kingdom. These are just different cultures.
Yeah. So Anna, what I always wanted to ask you is, like, how did you start with art? Like, was there something that sparked joy in that? You know, as Americana would say, when you were a child, like when you were just like.
I
why did you
was a
start
child
with that?
who had almost no friends and liked fantasy stories and anime, like a classical story of all great
nice.
artists of our time. I think.
Anime brought a lot of people to art. Me too as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, as a child, as a teenager, I was interested in fantasy stories like Lord of the Rings.
Oh my
I
God, yes.
was also a big fan of Warcraft game. And I started not by drawing stories and characters, but by trying to write some. I had friends who wrote some stories with me. And one day I just thought that it could be fun to try to draw these characters from my stories. And as I tried to do this, I realized that I can draw much better than tell the story with words. And since that time, I started this as a hobby.
Nice.
And then I also understood that this is something that can make me happy. And this is something I can do professionally even. But I was still a bit unsure about my skills and if I can become a good artist and earn some money even on a professional level. So I decided to study architecture, not illustration or fine art at the time. But after 3 years, I understood that it's not something you can type from.
Yeah.
And
Can you
I
imagine
can't
that?
ignore this. My trying to create some architectural project sucked. I just have to admit it. I'm a very, very bad architect. Thanks to God, I decided to stop
Yeah.
even
Maybe you knew from
trying
the beginning, well, like,
and
nah.
dedicated my skills to art. Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Ante, do you still write stories as well then nowadays?
From time to time, but now it's more just to learn how storytelling principles work, because now I'm illustrating stories written by other people and understand how to make a good book cover. I think I also learn how to write books and tell the stories.
Yeah, I mean, both of them, like writing or painting, can be telling a story, right? It's just another medium, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna take a quick photo of these, yes, for the Instagram.
Nice. I love the intensity of her like stare in the picture and reference.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks very like already like a classical painting though.
Yeah, that's
why I
it,
wanted
yeah.
to paint for a bit.
Yeah, she really looks through you. It feels like it.
Mm.
Feel exposed by her.
Exposed.
It's also like the way you're blocking in everything.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
super
cool.
juicy, man.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what other people do.
Yeah. Anta, would you say that you mostly work traditionally or digital, or is it just like a good mixture of both for you? Because I always, when I see a post, it's always a mixture of both when you do analog things and maybe just work digital on top, or how do you usually work when you do art?
Yeah, I usually mix both techniques.
Yeah.
Some of my illustrations are made only on computer, like CG illustrations. Most of my tarot cards, artworks, or book covers I'm making, these are all digital artworks. But I'm a huge sketchbook fan, maniac even, I would say. And I draw a lot traditionally as well. I used to.
Yeah, remember when you came to visit us, you were filling in the sketchbook like non-stop. You were not leaving that sketchbook anywhere. It was in your hands all the time.
All my sketchbooks have names and numbers, and I still remember the black moleskin you gave me, and that moleskin is called Berlin moleskin.
Nice.
How long does it take you to did it take you to like fully finish a sketchbook?
Usually 1.5 months.
1.5 months. That's not bad. Damn. Okay.
I think years to finish one.
You're still half full at the ship.
Oh my god.
I think there's something very beautiful about this sketchbook culture. That is, I feel like it's slowly like dying out in a way because there's so much digital art right now.
I'm alive. I won't let the sketchbook culture die.
Yeah, thank you very much for that answer.
Let this happen. Never.
Yeah, it's like the difference between having an ebook and 1,000 books on there and just having a collection of books that you really hold dearly. You know, it's probably it's handier to have an iPad and just have all the sketches on there. But you just have this collection of sketchbooks where you can just rummage through, and it's almost like a diary where you look like, oh yeah, okay, when I did that, it was 3 years ago, and I felt this and that, and it's like memories that you look to, and you can clearly see what was important for you at that time when you drew. So that's for me always very intriguing when having sketchbooks and looking through them, seeing a different person or the same one, who knows? But yeah.
That's true.
How much time is left actually?
7 seconds.
Oh.
That looks so cool, Kevin.
By the way, Playground said hi.
Oh, Playground.
Welcome.
Love.
Painted Miss
Thank
Aga.
you.
I have a few bigger sketchbooks, and when cleaning, I'm always thinking I should throw them away. But then looking through them brings, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like I would never throw them away. It's a shame.
Actually, like I remember a lot of times I wanted to throw away old sketches
Oh,
or like
sorry.
not even
May
old
I
sketches.
say something about this
Time's over,
specific?
young
Oh,
man.
time is over.
Yeah, I know.
You think you wouldn't
Guys,
get
guys,
I wish I had more time.
may I say
That's
something
fine to say.
about this reference?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's Ukrainian, and I also think it's a Russian costume.
Oh, this?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then
Should we still draw it, or?
we can skip it. I mean,
Oh, wow. True.
our
All right. So yeah, I mean, I like that old man. We can keep it.
All right. So, you want to draw, and I will switch to you, Anta. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it all right? We don't have to.
The iPad is the biggest competition for a sketchbook on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. You became an ebook guy. Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Anta, that looks amazing.
So cool.
I mean,
I think.
can't see the face yet, but the clothing. Oh.
I'm not done with
But it looks really good.
So cool.
preparation, but I think I'll just
Okay, let me do the switch thing.
All right.
I brought my own gear.
On gear.
First time using one of these. Always feel a bit more professional.
so. Do you want to hear some heartbreaking story about sketchbook?
Oh, I'm not sure, but yes. I'm gonna cry. That's your fault.
Maybe you will. Last summer, I visited Kyiv, and I had some kind of art meeting, something like drink and draw, but not an official one because we have one in Kyiv. This was one organized by me for my followers, and my a friend helped us as a model. And I needed some money for medicines, so I decided to sell some prints and one of my old sketchbooks to my followers.
Oh.
But no, the heartbreaking part of this story isn't here yet.
Oh no!
The girl
That was already set up for me.
The girl who bought it is my friend. She's an artist too. And this was very nice that she just wanted to donate something. And she said, I like your sketchbooks, I like your art, and this is so cool that I will have the opportunity to have one of your sketchbooks as an art book, and I will care of this and so on. And on the second day of war, many people were on their way from home. They are activating, and she moved to other city in West Ukraine because it was dangerous in Kyiv, and she only had the opportunity to take like one bag with few most important things she needed to survive. Like people actually don't have an option to take some clothes, some other boots. They only take their documents, some water, food, warm clothes, and basically that's all. But she sent me a photo of my sketchbook she bought.
Really?
Oh my god.
This is one of the most important things I felt like I have to take, so it's not destroyed.
Yeah.
Man,
That's very heartwarming. Yeah.
that's so nice.
Then you know you gave it to the right person. So
Yeah.
Yeah, also, I have this question right now. Like during these times, I think about how important art is, and I don't know how you like what your standpoint is to that. Do you still think that art is important during those times?
Of course. There are also two main ways the art can work right now. The art in the form of visual design or even propaganda can become a weapon or a way to share the most important information. Like think of these comics that are sharing the information about shelters that can tell the most important rules that are helping people to save their lives right now.
Yeah,
This
true.
is actually a work of graphic designers and illustrators who are working on this.
Yeah, it's true.
And the other thing, well, some people have some controversial thoughts about this, but mostly say that it's very important to create something, to keep the sense of humor, to show people that they don't have to stay only desperate and think only about fear and death and all this terrible stuff they are facing.
Yeah.
And just drawing this postcards or illustrations to cheer people up, to tell them that we are united as nation. This is such an important feeling for me and for other people, and I'm just so proud seeing people who are actually sitting in bomb shelters drawing some illustrations to support other Ukrainians.
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know. For me, it's hard to remember what art can be used for, and because we lived in a like the majority of my life, I lived in peace, and for me, art was always some kind of entertainment with like no greater goal. But seeing it used in the war and also as a mental relief for people in shelters, I think it's like an eye opening for me at least.
Yeah. True. Thank you, Thirsty Plans, for more Ukrainian artists here you posted. I also think we have a new person joining from Ukraine.
From where?
I can't read it actually.
I can read it, unfortunately.
Anta Selbas.
Fed Ups CA.
And also Lethan Ralis says Carpathian Hatzel costume there. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I have to Google that and gather more
Yeah.
references.
Also, maybe for the new people here, we can repeat that we are actually raising donations here. So if you want to and can donate something, you can just do that either via like going down, scrolling down, and then just clicking on the donation button, or you put in the chat command !donate, and then there will come, or actually I can do that as well, right?
Yeah, there will come a
I'm
link and
just
then you can
do it
donate.
right now. And I think we just got like another donation. I don't know why it doesn't show right now here on our little window.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
But maybe
it's updating. I will check it later.
Maybe it's updating. I think it's updating because something new came in. Wow, that juicy smoke.
Also, Anta, did your approach to art actually change through the years now? Like, or through the last few months? Are you using it more for political purpose now than before, or did you always use it that way?
It changed. I used to draw Ukrainian ethno illustrations, but not in a political purpose, but just because I always thought that our Ukrainian style is very beautiful and can be a great visual inspiration. So I tried to share this, but to be honest, it's always been a hard topic for me, and I tried to stay more a peaceful person. And I wanted my art not to be political propaganda at the first place. But now this changed, of course. And after 24th, I don't think that I can ever become the same person and the same artist anymore.
Yeah. Also feel like this is maybe the best or most powerful weapon you have to help or to express what you actually feel. So it makes a lot of sense actually to use that, and also that your approach to art has to change through that.
I know that every Ukrainian wants to fight right now, and also important to understand and to realize that not everyone can like take a weapon and stand on the front line of the battlefield, but all of us have our own type of weapon or action to support other people. For some of us, even just staying alive and working, or for example, caring for their family, is the most important role in this war, because also our economic has to work, and people have to prepare food, to help with transportation. Someone has to care for children and so on. And we artists are trying to also to do what we can do best.
Yeah.
I can't join the battlefield directly, so I'm doing this in this form.
Do you maybe know of like any other possibilities to help artists, for example, that are here now? Maybe they had to come here as refugees. Maybe if you know anything, you can share it with us.
Well, I know a few artists who came to Germany. I told about this idea, but I'm still not sure if there are enough in Berlin directly, and if some of our refugees aren't in Berlin, but in our cities, if they are able to go to Berlin, for example, if we could organize some drawing sessions for them or something like that. And I'm trying to figure this out among my audience and ask them if they would be interested in doing something like this in Berlin, for example. Yeah. Well, in general, some Ukrainian artists just simply are searching for a job, or they're opening commissions, I don't know, to donate to our army or to support their families, because many people lost their jobs. My parents, for example, can't keep working as they used to, and also they have kind of specific businesses they can't continue after war, and that means for me that I have to work as well right now, to help them financially.
Damn, yeah. Right. I didn't think of it, but it makes sense, yeah.
I'm gonna post something into the chat. It's a link to an Instagram post by like a creative agency. They made a post about like that they're hiring artists from Ukraine that can work remotely for them. I think by now they already got a lot of applications, but still, like, if you are an artist and you're in need for a job, maybe that could be a thing. And danke. Legendalis. Thank you for writing this. But I mean,
Ukrainian.
like, yeah.
One of the problems many Ukrainian refugees have in Germany. Well, I don't want this to sound as any offensive to Germans, of course. I'm just trying to explain this I don't know, kind of problem, that many people don't know German. They speak English, but they don't know German this well. And some of our students moved to Germany as refugees right now, and they are searching maybe for opportunities to learn language. So maybe if you also have some information about some German classes or something like that, or
yeah, for sure,
have any offers in field of education or classes, or I don't know, anything that can be useful in English. can also be very helpful, I guess. Because, for example, most of our refugees are in Poland right now, and even though people don't know Poland language, but they are very similar, so many people who are in Poland can just simply understand people somehow. This is our Slavic skill to understand languages that are similar to our. But in Germany, this trick doesn't work, and people have.
Yeah, it's probably like the Netherlands people and us. We can kind of understand each other.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Netherlands people, wow. The Netherlands people, far, far beyond our borders. We have one more question regarding the peace symbol.
Oh yeah, Anta, actually, because I was thinking about that for days, because I was, for the donation graphic, I drew this sunflower, which is like the unofficial like peace symbol, right? And we were asking ourselves, do you maybe know why that is?
It's a symbol for us and a international meme as well. I'm not sure if I can explain this to you, and also this is quite a brutal thing. I'm not sure if we can discuss this, but it's not only peace related, but also a war related meme and joke. But I can tell you a bit later.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Or
Now I'm intrigued.
we can do it
Forbidden
this
knowledge.
way. I can shortly write an explanation on Instagram. Some of you can read and decide if you can read it out loud.
Okay, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
You look very confused.
Yeah, Milkina says it's an official flower of Ukraine. I think that's the short version. We'll take a look at the long version.
Also, because we thought about that maybe because the flag colors of Ukraine also look a bit like a blue sky and a field of sunflowers. Maybe.
Yes, but these are not sunflowers on the flag. It is a field, but with God, I forgot its name in
Probably raps.
English. Give me a second.
Raps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weizen of English.
Oh, Weizen. Okay.
Wheat.
Yeah.
But that's a
Corn.
Corn.
and the blue sky.
Corn ist doch Mais.
Never mind.
Plants.
Just yellow plants.
Yellow plants.
Colza. Is colza wheat?
I have no idea.
My God, I really like your edgy like brush strokes, and it's like also a lot of fun to watch you draw. Also, great job at like drawing and talking at the same
That's
time.
so hard.
I'm so amazed by people who can do that.
Is it possible to learn this power? Not by a Jedi.
Oh,
I'm
man.
related to Ukrainian and Kyiv stand-up community and stand-up actors, so maybe this is one of the reasons.
Who knows?
A sense of humor is very important right now, not to get mad.
Yeah, for sure.
Never lose that smile of yours. Kelsey, I would say. Okay, we still have 8 seconds. Wow, okay.
Wow, 8 seconds.
I was just about to ask.
Crazy how... Okay.
Alright. I'll check the...
I'm so sweating, man.
Alright.
We will change the canvases real quick.
We'll change...
Oh, nice. That's super cool, Anta. Wizened by age.
Yeah. Wow.
I have to change the
Can I just
for a second.
Okay.
Well, I'm not satisfied with this sketch.
That was an
but
awesome pose.
Rapeseed.
honestly, drawing old men is very, very far from my comfort zone. I'm one of those artists who mostly draw pretty girls.
Oh, I have a fable for drawing old women and old men.
Yeah.
I don't know why it is.
The wrinklier, the better.
They're more forgiving. Let's be honest, they're more forgiving.
Yeah.
Because one more wrinkle on an old person don't matter, but one more wrinkle on
On a baby.
baby,
face.
then it's weird because babies don't have wrinkles. Like,
But
yeah,
But they have one.
But do you
that's
know
my-
that, like, yeah, when babies laugh, for example, but when you draw that wrinkle here
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
mouth, then it looks like an old person instantly.
and it's the drawing babies is the worst. They always look like goblins. Well, when I do them, sorry.
But Maya, amazing drawing as well.
Thank you.
I
Painted
really
Saga.
love it. And
That's really cool. The face. They
Ooh.
started with the face, and then
guys,
went from
with
there.
61 and 10 cents.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's super nice.
awesome. Oh, another old lady.
Another old lady.
I love the
Also,
embroidery in the flowers. It's great.
Like, if you did anything here, like painted or sketched something, and you are posting it on Instagram, of course, it would be amazing if you could tag us so we can repost it. And if you have any other friends who might want to join the
Yeah.
stream, please share. Of course, we want to like raise as much as we can today.
And what I wanted to ask you too is, when you draw a person, where do you start with the face? Do you start with, because I've seen people starting with hands, arms, just at random positions, and then just from there going with the flow? Or do you have like a structure when you start drawing?
I usually start by sketching the whole figure.
I feel like
to
having,
find the right composition. And then I mostly work on portrait and then move to other details.
nice. So like having already a plan on what to do and just almost building yourself like a blueprint for the sketch, and then
Oh, my mic.
you could almost
oh my
say
God.
like an architect, you know?
Mike just donated €100.
Really? Mike,
Oh my god.
Amazing.
thank you very much for that. That is really crazy. Now we already are at 161 euros and 10 cents. Great.
Wow,
Um,
that's great.
No.
Okay, I'm really curious about the dark history of the sunflowers. I only knew that they were planted at an airbase after Ukraine gave up the last nuclear rockets. And I think Ukraine is the largest exporter of sunflower oil. Hence why
Yeah,
some
this is
cities
one of the
are now
reasons.
hoarding sunflower oil. Oh my god, really?
What?
I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew that people were like hoarding
That's stupid,
oil,
man.
like oil.
Like there's so many like.
But the sunflower oil.
How can I fry my stuff when I don't have sunflower oil? How about just get me two
How
cups?
about
Yeah.
Wilhelm?
Yeah, I mean, hoarding is kind of ridiculous sometimes, you know. My God, it's already cute. You can leave it like that, Kevin. It's already cute. So this being an old lady is probably again out of your comfort zone, is it?
For me?
No, for Anta, she prefers to draw young. Oh my God, this is so cute.
No.
Sorry, it's so funny that old people have this fascination that they're like of cuteness, just like children. Yeah, it's like it's back the way it was when you were a
Yeah.
kid. Everyone was like, oh, so cute.
For me, I don't know. I have a huge fascination for old people because they live through so much, and sometimes you don't expect them to also have a crazy life, but you know, they had like 80 years of life experience,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's crazy sometimes when I imagine them going also through some similar things than us, like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they managed to survive until now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this like video of this really old woman and she
It's true.
survived a bombing in Kiev when she was like really small, and now she's experiencing like the same thing.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And you would think that humanity would learn and
You said we should let Anta choose a reference.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The next post.
Oh, it's an honor.
actually,
It's
we
such
only
an
have 5
honor.
minutes.
So let's.
We only have 1 hour. It's from 7 to 8.
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
because
the
we
one-
So let's
such
just
a long
let's just take one more for Anta.
Yeah, 5-minute post.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. Anta, which one do you want to draw?
Can I choose one from our
Maybe
interest?
send me
Yeah.
on
Okay.
Discord, and I can see.
Yeah.
Which one.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
This is so cool.
I mean, you having the it looks so amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love the peace symbol. Yo.
Granny's 4 Ps.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
People brought the oil for their cars in Germany. For their cars?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that as well, like
gas, yeah, because gas prices are so high.
Wait, they use oil for sunflower oil for that?
Nah,
No.
no, not sunflower oil.
Guys, I thought they brought the sunflower oil for the cars.
Both.
Sunflower, probably for, I don't know, cooking reasons. But then gasoline and
Yeah, okay.
and,
Anta,
like,
which
and also heating, like oil, gas to heat.
Anta?
Heating.
Oh yeah.
Anta, which one do you want to draw?
Sending the link.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Okay, yeah.
That's cool.
That guy.
He looks so epic.
We we already. It's like a play with Pokemons where you have to catch them all. We have all the main Pokemons already. We have an old lady, an old man,
Oh no,
young. So
you can't go
we
back.
have we need a Kozak.
Yeah,
As well.
That's true. Like getting through. Don't swipe to left. This isn't Tinder, Kevin.
It's so I don't know. They can't go back. It's like
Okay, so Navel just said they actually bought it for the cars, and ADAC warned the people that it would be bad for their cars.
Yeah, and some old cars you
What?
can put in sunflower oil or
Really?
some oil and it works, but
Oh my
just
God.
old
Yeah.
ones.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Right.
Crazy.
Cossacks. Like, I have a question. Like, like Cossacks, are there? Like, I always wondered, like, Cossacks are they from a certain region in the Caucasian, or like from East Europe, or is it just an
Actually,
overall?
These were Ukrainian warriors in the Middle Ages, and most of them were located in the south and central Ukraine. Their kingdom was called Zaporizhska Sich, and this region is actually the one is most hardly attacked right now as well.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Cool, nice knowledge.
Because I always thought that, like, because like yeah, Ukraine. What was the thing you had to say for that? Oh, I forgot again.
That's
Slava
so cool.
Ukraini.
What is she saying?
Slava Ukraini. Glory
yeah,
to
yeah.
Ukraine.
I really like how graphic you work, Anta. Like the very like relatively straight lines, and it kind of reminds me of Timo Becker as well.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Just
very
realized
Yeah.
it. Really cool. And
You know,
you're working in
Tonight is the first time I started to draw something since this all happened.
Oh, really?
Two drawings related to war and some info comics. But I don't know, just felt so bad I couldn't draw. Although in a peaceful time I draw every day, many hours.
Mm.
I just feel that as a person, as an artist, I'm just broken, and I'm wondering if this can be fixed after war.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad that you're drawing with us right now.
That's true.
All right,
And I'm
Anta.
pretty sure a lot of people will see exactly this, what you're doing right now, and it will make them smile, at least for a minute, you know.
Yeah.
The tough granny. Slava
Oh, yeah.
Ukraina.
Yeah, Granny.
All right, Anta. I think we have to end the
Yeah, thank you for drawing
The
with us,
first-
Anta.
conversation right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Before we leave, like, is there anything you want to say to our audience or to everyone who joined in for today?
Well, I will only say this general basic words. Thanks for coming and thanks for your support, but we really need this. And I'm speaking not only about Ukrainians, but about all Europeans, about all people who care. And both as a person, as an artist, I'm thankful to you for organizing this, and for people who joined us, and for those who donate, and maybe also for those who just watch this to relax or not to feel that anxious. If our art works as a kind of therapy,
Yeah.
it's also a great thing, I think. And
Yeah.
stay safe, everyone, and take care of yourself and your families.
Yeah, these are great closing words. I also think this is probably, I mean, if someone has gets a smile from the stream or has the energy to draw with us, that's already a success.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's crazy that in the first hour we already raised 162 euros for charity, which also feels great to do the stream with you and give something.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Anta, for being with us today. And yeah, I can, like, somebody here wrote in the chat, you're amazingly strong, and I think so too. And I really wish you as well, like, all the best. And I really hope that you know that we can be here for you as well.
Yes.
Like, support at least.
Yeah. All right. So I will switch the screen again back to our screen, and then I will be muting myself here so people can't hear us for a moment because I have to set up the next guest. So stay tuned. I'll be back. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
If you have questions, just leave them in the chat. We'll take a look at them. And, yeah.
Yeah. I'm busy drawing this handsome man and his mustache.
Yeah, Wilhelm, you're killing it!
and us. All right.
We are back.
We are back with Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Kate, can you say something? Oh yeah, you're back. Okay, you're there.
Perfect.
We can see you. We can see us.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Good.
All right. So maybe you can just make a little introduction for all our people who are here in this stream right now.
Okay. But you should help me with questions.
Yeah,
yeah. Like introduce yourself. That's totally fine.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
My name is Kate, as you already said, and I'm an illustrator, and I'm working as an illustrator, as a freelancer. And originally, I'm from Russia. I'm from Moscow, and I've been living abroad for already 6 years. 2 years I was living in Tel Aviv, and it's my 4th year since I'm living in Berlin. And I'm sorry, I still
your
don't
4th
speak
year?
German.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Russia or?
Yes, in Russia, in Moscow.
Okay. So maybe tell us, how did you, like, what was your journey with art? Like,
I think
how did you find yourself doing art?
To help me a little bit with this format, just let me know when I should start drawing.
You can
right?
start drawing at any time now.
You can.
Maybe we can. Did we decided on this reference or?
Yeah, I mean.
You can just.
I have references in front of my eyes. I'm prepared. It's just like a bit difficult to answer questions and to draw same time. So probably.
I know that
good
feeling. I'm the same way as well. It's so hard.
Yeah. Like either you draw, either you speak. To do it together, like something will
Yeah.
be fine.
That's totally fine. I mean,
Totally fine,
let's
yeah.
just draw together, and then there will be some questions here and there, and
Yeah.
I'll just say we start, and then we can
Yeah.
see where.
You want to start, Kevin, with the pose? All right.
All right.
So, Gnarb said, hey, I'm already impressed with the setup.
Yeah.
Well, the setup is all due to this boy, Kevin.
And
Well,
no,
the set-
and
what?
Kate's
I'm literally
setup.
just
I mean,
checking.
I thought it's our setup. Okay. Well, you know what? Kate's setup is
It's really.
it's really juicy too.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I thought it talked about the setup in general that Kevin did.
Like, I mean, how cool is it that we have somebody working on here analog, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
the
mean-
first time actually. I'm really glad that we can do that.
Yeah,
Quality
nice.
is so good. We always have problems with that, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my! Kate is even using blue and yellow for the painting. I love it.
And I mean, even your outfit, like, it's perfectly matching.
Yeah.
For sure.
I try to be a bit prepared
You are.
for this session today.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bit of a pain setting that up right together. I mean, just figuring out how we can share the screen or share your traditional process and share your face at the same time. And it was the first time for Kate to use Discord as well. So I'm really glad that we were able to make this happen.
Yeah.
For every one of you who doesn't know Kate yet, I will post her Instagram in the chat so you can have a look at what she's doing. And yeah, it's just like amazing work, amazing like murals, illustrations, collage work, like yeah, really, really good. And
Yeah.
also, Kate, you've been active now during this crisis and with your collective Sunday sketching, right?
Yeah, we organized a group and we raised quite a good amount of money, and we were distributing this money to a medical center in Kiev. As far as I remember, this was part responsibility on my colleagues' shoulders. So the money we donated to Over the Info, which is a Russian organization who support people who are detained, because there is a big suppression of anyone who disagreed with the dictator regime at the moment in Russia. And those people who are trying to fight for for their rights and who trying to say stop this war are like are detained, and they need some free help with a lawyer or anything like that. So it's a very good organization who is working non-stop with volunteers, and they also need some support. And the rest of the money was spent by organizing free workshops for children who are refugees from Ukraine and who managed to came to Berlin now. So.
Amazing, yeah.
Oh, so will you do those workshops regularly now?
We hope so. Yeah, we already made one, and we're gonna do another one on Saturday. And yeah, you can also help us with spreading the information. And if you
of course, yeah.
anyone, children from Ukraine can in those days, just give my contacts to them.
Yeah. We're posting the Instagram of the Sunday sketching into the chat as well for anyone who wants to check that out.
Yes, if you know anybody who'd be interested in that. Also, like a lot of people in Berlin right now are hosting families from Ukraine, so maybe you know somebody who does that, and they might have children that be interested in, like taking time off and being creative, and like it looks really amazing, like all the results and everything.
Nice.
Here.
And there was a question beforehand that asked what kind of reference is Kate using, but I think she's using the guy with the pipe that we had before. It's such a great picture. It's very
all using the same references.
Yeah, all using the same reference packs.
Maybe I can even. I'm just thinking about that. Is that all in the Pinterest board?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe we can share that.
You can just
in the
type
chat.
Discord. Ausrufezeichen und dann.
Really? Can I do that with the?
But not the Pinterest, not the Pinterest.
Oh, refs.
I think.
Yeah, I forgot.
I think it's like my personal Pinterest board, but I think I can share the link with you guys. So, for anyone.
It looks so cool, man.
Oh, yeah. So, this is the board. I'm just trying to share.
A link copy, yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so let's see if this is working, but,
yeah, I think it should work if you... So you're working with watercolors and pencils at the moment, Kate, or...?
Oh, it's gouache.
At gouache, nice.
Yeah.
Are you drawing with both hands?
No, I'm just holding
the right hand has the pencil, left hand the brush, just like this double thing.
Tricky maneuver, but no, I'm not good at things. Only to hold.
Yeah, and I always love how you mix all the medias together, you know? Like we had this one great workshop with Kate, where we used like readied pieces of paper that were painted in a certain color, and we cut out shapes of persons and stick them to the page, and then drew the rest of the person on top. So like this mixing of different mediums into one picture is always such a great thing that you do.
Yeah, true. That was the outdoor, like
it's really
part
good.
of the workshop was outdoors. Yeah, I remember that was fun. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna make another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can also.
We can switch to some questions, so the paper will drag it, and then I can do another one. But as you say, just lead the process.
Yeah.
I think Kevin had a question at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
And
now I'm drawing.
Like that's probably
how it came to art, right?
Yeah. How did you start with art? Like what brought you to it? Is there?
I think I was born quite lucky with these things because I always loved to draw. Since I was born, I always just felt like I'm gonna be an artist. It was never an issue for me. So
it's your calling then. Yeah. So you always drew when you were a kid as well, and never stopped really.
Yeah, since I remember myself, really.
That's amazing. Yeah. So it's so great to see like having almost like a dream when you were a kid. I want to do this when I grow up, and like you're doing it. It's great. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. In this case, I think really I get lucky
Yeah.
to know what I want.
And so you studied art in Moscow as well, or did you study somewhere
Yes,
else?
I did. I studied art in Moscow. Yeah,
Oh,
with
nice.
a good community. I studied first in some art academy, and then I got a second degree called British High School of Design. But we have a location based in Moscow.
Ah, okay. So
Like
was
a two
the focus on the second one a bit different, or was it
It was way more contemporary and modern.
more free? So when it comes,
Yeah. I learned how to break all of the rules. First,
Yeah,
you learn
that's the right way, you know?
then you
Neat.
learn how to be free out.
Fundamentals. This is a great thing, like they say in the French Dispatch. You want to know a modern artist, know if he's good, let him draw something that is realistic. But if he can't do that, but still chooses to draw in a very abstract way, it's on purpose, and he really wants to. He thinks this is better, and this is in a way shows that someone who does like just very expressive one art, pretty good artist as well. I like that.
True. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that texture, like, especially like how you draw it right now, it kind of looks like armor. I mean, you guys cannot see it yet, but yeah, Kevin is really killing it as well.
Kevin is killing it as well. I'm doing it with the $50 brush, by the way.
$50 brush.
That's a joke.
This brush is so good; it should cost $50.
Yeah, it's so free, actually.
Yeah. But Kate, like, what's your favorite medium to use when you work with brushes, pencils, digital?
Did a lot of digital in the beginning of my career, I would say, but as older I become, as more I'm switching into an analog drawing because I find it a bit more difficult and a bit more interesting. And nowadays I'm mostly in pencils, gouache, collage, and all of those mixing things.
Yeah.
This is more fun for me, I would say.
Nice, yeah. It's almost like you're in the playgrounds and you have different tools, and you can make your vision come true in all sorts of different ways, you know. So and it gives it's a certain almost like controlled chaos again, because you have so many different things that when you see it on itself, you're like, why should they fit together? When you're like, yeah, they can, and just put them together in a bouillabaisse of art. Wow, okay.
Nice and sad. Definitely. Also, we are at 182 euros.
Wow, okay.
I really hope we can make the 200 today.
Good. So good you're doing it, guys. Really.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah, I was really looking forward to today. It's great, like having almost like a higher purpose while doing art in a way, like just not only.
Yeah, I mean, it's so
enjoying
cool,
the
and you can
process,
just like you have the opportunity to reach people, and you can use that in some kind of way. And I mean, you're doing that as well, right? I mean, you also like what I saw, especially like I mean, with Sunday sketching, you're using that to do good, to do your classes, to raise donations, but also you did illustrations on the war and on the topic, and I mean that's also like so important probably to raise awareness and to put your creativity out there, but also reach people and have an effect.
I'm sorry. It's listening, enjoying, and speaking at the same time.
I was just
We're used to it, you know.
blabbering to myself anyway.
Yeah.
We're used to it. That's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm currently also just drawing.
Yeah, but you're doing a great job, guys. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks really amazing. Definitely. Also, if you have any other questions to us or to Kate, you can just
Brought it
write
into
them
chat,
into
yeah.
the chat. And yeah, maybe I'm also gonna check if anybody linked.
Yeah.
us
Kate,
here.
like, would you say that art for you in a way is almost like therapy as well? Because we had that talk with Anta, and she said it has a very therapeutical aspect to it as well, because you're just concentrating on the thing and just creating something from nothing almost, you know? Like an outlet for you to express yourself and lose fears, you know, handle anxieties. So would you say that helps you in a way too sometimes when you feel you're like in a bad place or something?
I would say when this awful war happens, I in the beginning thought that I'm probably a bad artist because I cannot express myself through negative emotions, and for me, sources of inspiration was always the condition of my happiness. Like, as more happy I am, as more productive I am. So I felt myself totally helpless in the beginning, in a way to draw anything.
Yeah.
But then work helped me. Work rescued me. Like, when I'm not concentrating my energy on the thoughts of the war, and then I want to draw something. I don't want to draw anything about war. For me, it's too painful and too big topic. But if I can distract myself with the work or any other theme for drawing, then it really helps. It's yeah. It leads you and brings you to some different reality because you need to concentrate on things, and in that way work helped me a lot, really. But at the same time, I would say for people who are going through some stress at the moment, that drawing therapy might be helpful if you don't want to edge with if you're not reaching to edge any good result and just want to get rid of, to sound out, to get rid of all of the anger and despair which counts inside you. So you just like fill the sheet of paper with abstract bad drawing. I would prescribe bad drawing as an art therapy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just in a childish manner, just mutilate a sheet of paper, do whatever you want with it, just draw something aggressive, draw something which is hurt inside, and this would help. But don't think about like this is going to be a beautiful and expressive illustration about the war. Then this is like a, you know.
I like that advice.
Also with no pressure.
I think. Oh no, what?
I think we have to actually change the drawing because
we have to change the drawing. I have to draw another one.
No.
Kevin has to
because I forgot to start the timer at the beginning.
Just taking extra time as usual. You.
Okay, like this first.
Yeah, but it's really.
Just tell me what should I do.
No, you can just continue.
Continue.
Continue. It's,
okay.
We're just switching.
Is Baya taking over then?
Baya's taking over.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
You can just show your.
I will switch to our. Or do you want to keep show? I mean, we can just show Kate's.
Yeah.
Or we can show ours at the end or in the
Discord.
In the
break.
Discord.
Yeah.
So we'll be changing the reference for you guys, for everyone who's drawing with us. It will be another 20-minute pause.
Alright.
You have a young woman now, Maya.
Well,
oh my god,
as it
no
happens,
wrinkles, no
as it
wrinkles
happens,
at
young
all.
women are okay to draw too. Now you just said like I have a fable of drawing old people because they're very forgiving. Anta said that she usually draws young girls as well because she's probably a young girl too. So do you have like a thing like that you tend to draw when you do art? So you have like usually more people, young people, more men, women.
I think it's easier to draw old men with face filled with wrinkles because he has such a story on his face.
Oh, that's juicy.
And to catch a young, pretty girl is, in my opinion, a bit more challenging than to catch some old guy.
Although there's this argument, it's like I was like ages ago that I had this conversation with an artist that came to the ship, and how can I erase this thing? Like, gone. And we talked about like art and what artists do in a way. And he said that it kind of bothers him sometimes that when people draw or make photographs of things that are already beautiful, it kind of destroys the fact that in drawing something that is not really beautiful or is just very normal or mundane, but making it beautiful through art is the main goal. Like, that was his main goal, making things that are mundane or just not very beautiful in itself for a normal person into something of beauty and art. Yeah. Okay, now I can talk anymore because I'm drawing.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, because that's also something I stumbled upon a few times already. When you draw like the most boring thing and you just do it every day, you will find beauty in that as well, and then you can actually communicate that to your audience when they see like a beautifully rendered mug, for example. Like the mug is like an all-day tool. You will not notice any beauty in it until you really pay attention to it and draw it. I think as an artist you can bring beauty to everything, and also to, I don't know, wrinkly men and wrinkly women.
They deserve love too.
What was the weirdest thing you ever painted in a beautiful way?
I think it was an onion. It was just like the first thing that came to my mind was like a basket with onions, and it was crazy how reflective actually the skin is of an unpeeled onion. Yeah, it's like such small things you notice when you really paint them. And
do you now, like every time you have an onion in your hand?
Oh my god, look at the reflective skin.
Oh my god, I love this conversation. Every single time I'm like,
from now on you are known as
beautiful onion.
Kevin Semigurke, the onion knight.
Beauty. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It is really everywhere. Yeah.
By the way, what I also wanted to do, just like quickly info talk, put in the link to the humanitarian aid organization that we found that we want to donate to, United Help Ukraine, and I'm just gonna put in the link here so you can check it out in case you want to donate something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the thing a little bit so she looks at us, because it's more.
She looks like she has something in mind.
Kate, I have a question to you. Did the war did it influence your your business? Because
maybe.
Yeah, because I was just thinking how much does it influence you as a Russian not living in Russia? Because there are a lot of sanctions against Russia and also against like the Russian people. And I was wondering how much does that influence you as well?
To be honest, I didn't feel it on my shoulders yet. And I guess people with whom I'm talking, I never met any aggression toward myself personally. But some of the sanctions just doesn't make any sense, and I have a lot of examples. Like one of my very, very, very talented friend who is living in Moscow and who was always against the system and who is now one step to become a refugee. She is actually in her stage when she's trying to leave the country. She's an animator, and she made cartoon which was nominated in some festival. I don't remember which exactly festival, and the topic she made her cartoon was about refugee, and now she's kicked out of the nomination, which totally doesn't make any sense.
What?
And it's very painful, but yeah, this is like sanctions against Russians, which we're facing with, and some of them are just like doesn't make sense and doesn't help, you know.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, like, after all, it's like Putin's war, and like there are so many people in Russia that are like actively against this war. And yeah, of course, it's like crazy to hear that they also are
suffering.
Like, yeah, because of this madman, right?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes also those decisions, they don't feel like they're thought through. It feels more like a statement. They just want to show that they're against Russian war, and they do that in a weird way, and so they denominate someone who's actually winning, who's actually doing some great stuff for the animation community. I don't know. It's weird.
You know what?
Yeah, now they try to punish the whole nation and to blame the whole nation for what's happening by one person is always historically not the right decision.
And yeah, and of course you're right that there are also like other Russians involved in this war, but not all of them. And I think that's why you cannot say like Russian war.
Yeah, generally.
But,
yeah.
Unfortunately, we have a big propaganda, and I don't want to say that we don't have people who. It's all very sad what's happening in my country these days. It's almost unbelievable. You're just waking up and you're like living in the Black Mirror episode.
For me, the connection.
Yeah, sorry, you have to repeat that again. We didn't understand you.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying that it's kind of unbelievable what happens in my country these days, and I felt like I woke up in a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
You know, totally crazy reality, and unfortunately, the propaganda is strong, and we have a big amount of people whose brain is brainwashed by all of the TV. Also, you know, all of the alternative sources of information are forbidden. And like, we have a censorship. It's the list of bad things happens in my country is endless. My heart is twice broken. Praying to my own motherland, what happens in there.
Also, Anta saying to Ukrainian, not all Russians is similar to saying a raped woman, not all men, basically the same energy. I'm sorry, and I don't have energy to try to prove anything. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get what?
Anta saying to Ukrainian, not all Russians is similar to saying all raped women are not women, not all men. Basically the same energy. Wait, I think I don't get it completely.
That it's not like all men are rapists. But
Okay, yeah.
Like that's not the. But still, it's like the rape is the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that right, but yeah, no, I get you. And I mean, I think like especially with this, like really hard to sometimes find the right words. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to like find the words to say who exactly's war this is, like, right? You cannot quite. I feel like it's really hard to find the
it's not
group,
it's not only one man.
the aggressors.
Yeah,
it's like the Russian aggressors. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that would be a better way of saying it.
Yeah. Yeah, you cannot generalize, but you can. But I think it's important to remember that it's not all Russians, or
Yeah.
because there are people standing up to that and going to prison
For
so,
15 years.
yeah. So I guess we can't
crazy as
can't
well.
say it's we can't say it's all Russians.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people also supporting this. Yeah, I'm not doubting it, definitely. But I think it's hopeful to see that there are still people like staying up against it,
Yeah.
like actively. Yeah. I saw a video today. I don't know if it's like real or fake, because like nowadays I think it's really hard to sometimes say what's like the real news or whatever. But there was a man in Russia, and he was just holding up a blank paper, and he
I
got arrested for
reposted
it.
too.
What?
He got arrested for it, and the officers were like, "You're doing something illegal because you're like trying to, I don't know, show something in public."
Blank paper? What
And
the fuck?
he didn't want to stop, and then they took him away. I don't know. Yeah.
They detained him. Yeah, this is the reality of my country these days, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
So fucking. I mean, there's like, haven't you learned from the past in a way? Like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you actually really if you can see it if you're in this,
In this
like
bubble almost.
yeah, because it's, for me the same with America as well. It's also very sketchy, and I don't know how it looks from the inside. If you can you can always change the perspective and say, man, isn't it obvious? But being like in the middle of it I think it can be very hard to see the truth sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I'm very impressed with the statement which made Marina Ovchannikova yesterday or day before. I already lost time. Sorry, a woman who was working on the government, like how it calls, like the main channel on TV.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, everyone in the world saw this, and then people start to underestimate her action and to say that it's fake, but actually she made a public harakiri, in my opinion, and she obviously ruined her career, and probably like there were thoughts like no one knows where she is, now she's arrested, but unavoidably she will be punished publicly somehow. I don't know, but I think what she did is a very brave and heroic thing. It's very important that people like her doing things like this, because she was working in this system. She's not like a random woman who just passed on TV. She was one of those who built all of this propaganda on the main channel for years.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and I think also like figures like her, or like in general everybody's who like especially like risking so much, standing up for their rights and trying to change something, they become like these symbols, of hope and resistance. And I think all of them are like so important. They're so inspiring, hopefully, to a lot of other people.
Kate, I have a question for you regarding art and war. I would like to know, how important do you think is art right now during those times?
I think art as a visual language has been always important and will be always important, because artist is talking to viewer, and artist is telling what's happening, telling the truth. Like, I mean, we have a lot of examples on our art history, like Picasso's Guernica, or most of the paintings of Otto Dix, which are painful to eye to see. Do you know him?
No.
He's a German painter who drew a lot of things during the Second World War, and his works are really very, very painful. This sick war
So he was producing art for war propaganda for the Nazi Germany.
No. He was just drawing.
Sorry, it was just.
He was just drawing war. He was drawing people who were injured by war. He was drawing soldiers. He was drawing like all of this flesh of mutilated body. His work is very sick. It's painful to look at his works, but it's very important for the art history to have these examples.
Not forget that war is not fun, and it's.
They capture these events in history.
Yeah, it's always nice to have like very brutal statements, because I feel like nowadays it's all about numbers. You just see like so many people have fallen, and it feels so disconnected to a human, all those numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
But then if you have artists like just showing one person who's suffering from war, and he does that in a very great way because he knows how to use his artistic abilities. Then I think this is more powerful than any numbers we see on the news.
Actually, my teacher from British High School of Design is drawing on his Instagram, and not everyone, of course, but he's posting every day new victim of the war with a name, last name, like where he found just some people from Ukraine, men and women and children, and I think it's important exactly to not make it into numbers, but to value every single life.
Maybe you can share that in the chat.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Oh yeah, sure. Do this.
Also, Almi Kina asked, can Kate recommend any artists to follow? So if you have anyone in
Ukrainian
mind,
artists or whom?
maybe just artists in general.
Oh my god, my list of artists to follow is kind of endless.
Yeah, I mean, you can take your time and also just do that. Maybe in a couple of minutes when we are setting up for the next guest.
Yeah, sure. Of course, I can do this. Also, I think nowadays I would be happy to delight some of strong artists from Ukraine. I would just post their Instagram pages.
Yeah, amazing. Cool.
And also, we reached the 250 euro goal.
Wow.
Thank you guys for
for
donating so much money. It's crazy.
Oh my god, that's like actually a lot.
Yeah.
I was hoping, of course, for as much as we can get, but yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, really, really, really cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thanks, Ulrike Tretter. For donations.
Nice. Yeah, Kate, I have one more question. I always wanted to ask you, how actually did your style evolve? Did you had like some inspiration artist you were looking up to, and then you thought yourself, oh, I want to be like them, and then you started to draw, or was it just coming out of your mind and your style evolved by just drawing, or how did it happen? Because it's such a unique style.
Thank you. I would say there were always people who inspired me, and last time I had a big inspiration when I met in person events.
Sorry,
Baya was mumbling
to myself. Sorry.
So I would say last time I was I caught a big inspiration when I met Brecht events. If you don't know him, this is a guy I would recommend to follow on Instagram. He's very talented. He's a comic artist. He's Belgian, and I like his work a lot. And yeah.
Maybe you can post his name into the chat later. Not now, but later would be nice to see.
Just 2 clicks.
That picture looks so cool.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Love it,
because,
love it, Kate. It's super nice.
Yeah, the brush pen is such a great tool.
Yeah.
It was so satisfying to see those strokes.
I love how you just did the cross, but just inverted it. You know, just did the blue.
Yeah, the negative.
Yeah,
shape
negative
is
shape is
really
super
juicy.
cool.
That's
It's so difficult to draw and talk at the same time. It's
Yeah,
just
but
like
you're doing great.
exactly.
Like, just look at me. Like, while I was drawing, I didn't say, like, I'd say 2 sentences maybe.
At the end.
Yeah, when I was almost done. So. No, okay, next reference is super cool too, Kevin.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hard for me to simplify this. The flower crown, for example.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was so amazed actually. Anta, a couple of days ago, she posted a sketch of a man and a woman, and the girl also wore like flower crown. There was also some kind of progress video, probably like from Procreate or something, and that was so cool to see, like how she did the flower crown, because it was actually so simplified, but you totally got that it was a flower crown with these different kinds of flowers and stuff like that. So yeah. Check that out.
Anta just said, guys, I have an idea. Maybe you could do an artist support post on your Instagram for Ukrainian artists as well. That would be great, yeah. Just
I think
share some.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe the ones you sent us in the chat, we can do that. And Aline said, meine Mama sagt, tolle Idee, euer Stream. Viele Grüße, Rike. Nice to meet you too.
Danke dir.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it, Anta. Thank you. Anta, it's simplified this way because I am too lazy to draw every single flower. Well, you know, give someone lazy the job and he'll find a way to make it look good in a fast way.
Yeah, but it's so funny that you said that with the flower crown, because I just like, I don't know, like 2 days ago, I rewatched your video, Andrew, like for a couple of times, because I wanted to see like how fast you did this composition with it looking like so like finished, you know, even though it was like simple strokes. Yeah. Okay, making a small post here.
I think, is that the reference of the Cossack with the white hair? Kate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, nice.
I'm switching to another guy, to another
That's totally
worker.
totally fine.
Are we changing the setup now?
After this
I think
post, there's 20 minutes only left.
15.
It's
15, sorry.
because it's not 9 o'clock now.
Oh, no, it's 15 minutes after
50
that.
minutes after that.
Because we had the time
break.
where we break.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, true.
Nice.
That makes sense, yes.
Have you ever worked with Anya? Kate, you work with Procreate as well, is it? I think I recall that.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was a different Kate then. But yeah, but have you ever tried working with Procreate as well? With an
very,
iPad?
very, very briefly. I wish I would have a bit more experience. Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people started doing that are very surprised. I mean, Eileen is one of these persons. We got an iPad for the Drink and Draw crew for the workshops and stuff, and Eileen's been just drawing constantly on that
Yeah?
thing.
Yeah, we got in one as well now.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, it's gone now. Eileen, Helen has it now.
Yeah.
And I missed it so dearly. I was like, okay, we have to get one.
Yeah.
And also, I think I think Steven also said, like, better to have it than not having it at all. All right, makes sense.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was like something very wise.
Yeah, we are getting a lot of great artworks already on Instagram. So I actually like the one I really liked. Where is it? Here, Isabella. The
Oh,
great
nice.
one
That
here.
looks cool.
Also. But we repost them all on Instagram, so if you're interested in what the other people did, you can either join our Discord and post them there, or you can look at our Instagram story, because we are reposting everything.
Well, that's
Right.
nice too.
Lava crown.
So, Kate, do you have a favorite approach when it comes to illustrating? Do you plan the illustration beforehand out with a blueprint, or you just start sketching, or
No,
like
she just
what's?
starts, right?
I mean, now she just starts, so it's true.
Yeah.
That's a tricky question.
Yeah, it's
How
probably
do you-
always different, is it?
How do you guys coping with it?
Well, I think well, you like when I see art, it's because you're doing it different every time a little bit. I think because it's so versatile, the tool, like the skill set and tool set that you use, that you can just use different ways of starting illustrations, or yeah. Because when I do, I always have like almost the same way when I start.
Yeah.
For me, like when I'm not making a sketch captured from real life, but working on some metaphorical illustration or illustration for magazine or for whatever illustration, which is mostly coming out from my brain.
Yeah.
I think I do outline sketches. I would lie if I would say I do not make them. I make some outline sketches to try to find a strong composition. But what is important for me, after all, I've discovered, it's very important for me to keep some freedom to add something. Like I roughly know what I want to have where, but it's still not bored to finish.
To explore
and
in a
know
way.
precisely how your final illustration will look like in advance. It's kind of killing the enthusiasm to finish it. So it's like I roughly know, but it's still very playful platform where I can play with some details while I'm work on it.
Yeah, great. Someone said like, thank you for this great stream, guys. It's been a very informative couple of hours. Well, there's more to come, and thank you. Thank you to the guests as well. It's having a great time, and it's great to see all the. Oh, nice! I love that, Kate.
Yeah, that looks like super free to me. Like the way you're making your art, like, and also so fast. You know, it almost seems like you're not thinking about where you put what and whatever, but you're just like doing it one after the other.
Well, right now I'm not very much thinking about it.
Yeah.
To be very honest.
But that's like also like for me it's like really entertaining, you know, because there's always something happening. Oh, but right now your head.
Be careful, Kate. Your head is blocking the camera in a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Just
It's all
like
good.
just
All
like
good.
a tiny bit.
Now it's fine? No? Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, but Kevin, yours is cool for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need more time for the face, actually.
Oh, yeah, still have 10 minutes left for this one, so.
But I think it's really cool that you are working with these extreme values in the beginning.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on the reference. Sometimes it's better to start very graphic. And sometimes when the picture is like flat, like the values are not as readable, I'll start with lines and more like a softer approach, I guess.
Yeah.
Kate, I have a question. Because you have a very distinct style. What would you say to young artists out there who are really struggling to find their own style in a way? Because I always have this feeling that like young artists, they always I want to find my own style. You know, just get to, like find the thing that makes me or my art great, and they always struggle with that the most, I think. So, what would you say to them? You know, like finding their own art style.
I would say it's a deceptive idea to think that you should restrain yourself by finding some style, and it would be better to remain to keep your inner child and inner genuine curiosity with exploring new things and finding new techniques and materials, and then style will find you. Like, it's not you're looking for the style, it's after all you're doing,
like the Wands and Harry Potter.
You come to be like yourself. That's what I would say.
That was a very good explanation.
Yeah, I think like as an artist, the style is like some kind of mirror of yourself, of your personality.
Yeah.
So if you really are into hard surface stuff, for example, you like cars a lot, and you start drawing cars, you'll be, using different tools to achieve, your painting. So you maybe draw like more shapy stuff, and then you go over to life drawing, for example, and then you use that same technique for life drawing. Yeah. Then you have also a new style, because you're mixing up your influences, and I guess like looking especially for stuff that can build up your style is I don't know, it's just go with the flow and draw what you like, and then at the end I guess you will find your style.
Yeah. Or the style will find you. So a better explanation. I like that, Kate. So I'm gonna keep that and sell it as my own.
What would you say? How did you find your style, Baya?
I don't know. I did a lot of studies of other people and stole the things I like.
Yeah. Connect them and make them your own.
Yeah, it's
I mean, you're creating something new.
Yeah, so it's like, because I was struggling with this question a lot when I started like drawing. So I just like, okay, I'm just gonna, look at other artists that I like. And in the beginning, I just try to, get, okay, what does the art of that, what makes it so good? What's the thing that makes this art, or like this style? And I just try to understand it, and then did that to a couple artists, I don't know, and I just went with the flow.
Yeah, I guess analysis is very important. Like when you think and try to analyze why do you like exactly this.
It's like the difference between making a study and copying a drawing. It's like not only copying the drawing on your page. It's like, okay, I have to understand, like, okay, why did he do it that way, or
Yeah, Wilhelm, you're killing it!
What was that sound?
someone donated.
No, it's when someone is subscribing it.
Oh, yeah, subscribing.
I wonder why it's not working. This kind of bothers me.
No,
because I was
What isn't working?
like when
someone's
donating.
Yeah, because usually then something pops up as well.
Oh, nice! I love this.
Oh, because I disabled it. Oh my god.
Okay, now it's able.
Now it should work.
Okay.
Right now, Kate's video is frozen.
Kate?
Oh yeah, Kate is not there, right?
Am I not there?
No, it's working.
Oh.
Oh, okay, now it's working again.
Maybe it was just my laptop.
What? All good? No?
All good.
No, it's all good. It's good.
Don't
It was
worry.
just a disruption in the matrix.
Oh, we just have 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that woman with the red cloak around her head. Do you say that? I don't know.
I don't know this word in English, to be honest.
Yeah, super nice. It's like a real babushka.
Yeah, it would be awesome if you could also send us maybe your artworks, then we can repost them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it for sure, of course.
So that the people can also see the finished work.
Would you say that your time here in Berlin has changed the way you look at art, or changed the way you do art? Like the city or the environment, the art here, seen around here, did it change you a lot, or did you change it?
Yes. I think it's very important to remain honest with yourself always, and when you're like doing things from heart, everything is impacting on your personality and the environment as well too. Yeah, my answer is yes. When I was moving to Tel Aviv first, I suddenly started to use a lot of bright colors, which I never used before, because it's very sunny in Tel Aviv, and I was not very good with colors, to be honest. It was a bit of struggling for me. But yeah, it just felt that way because of amount of sun.
Yeah, it's good how just the environment can shape you too in a way. It's like,
Yeah, for sure.
like how's the art scene in Tel Aviv, by the way? Like,
They have a very nice Academy of Art called Betalel, and a lot of talented people who spread around the world are from Betalel. So
yeah,
I would say they have a good, strong school. I like Israeli modern illustration, and a lot of talented people are even there.
yeah. I only like the musician scene in Israel is very big, especially in Tel Aviv.
And
No,
club
and,
scene,
yeah, the
right?
club scene as well. I mean, in a way, it's a lot like Berlin, like so.
Yeah, it seems like Tel Aviv is like small version of Berlin a little bit.
Yeah, I guess with more fun. Oh, nice! I love the patterns on top of that. What kind of brush are you using? Listen, the standard question: what kind of brush are you using?
Brush? I don't know.
It's just
I have
a
no
regular
clue.
old brush.
Just brush, yeah, just bought some brush.
I think you're always doing the right thing when people start asking you about your brushes. Because like, this is some kind of special brush. Why does it look so good?
What happens
Well, I
if
think
I get the brush?
Yeah, do we have the same art style? Probably. It's the brush. I'm sure of it.
Well, I would say we don't need to underestimate the materials because it's important to use materials which you feel comfortable with,
Yeah.
and some of the materials can really bring your works to a different level. So
And there's another thing why you should work with as many different materials as possible, because then you'll probably find the one that is most suited for you or that you enjoy the most, you know?
But
True,
you'll never know.
But you'll never know.
You'll never know what you enjoy the most because you will like forever try out new mediums, right?
That's the conundrum. That's the conundrum here, guys. Is like you can't just switch all the time, but you have to focus on one thing at one point. So it's like being in a character creation screen and they're just creating characters all the time, but not playing the game.
Yeah. I know people who do that.
Julian does that.
Yeah.
Julian, if you're out there right now, stop creating characters, man. Stop playing the game.
Stop playing the game.
But I do that too most of the times. But I play it like an hour of the game and just stop doing
Yeah.
your character.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It is. It is fun.
So you have 1 minute left for this 20 minute.
okay, maybe some questions. I feel like I'm done with an illustration, so
Yeah.
I can just
Like, is
answer
there
some questions.
one big thing that you would like to say to our audience? Like, or something that you want to get a message or just anything?
Well, I was thinking. Wait a second.
Oh, take your time.
There was a quote from Erich Maria Remarque, the writer, which is very popular in Russia, but for some reason not popular in Germany at all, and very surprising me why, because he was writing a lot of books about Second World War, and he's more for young souls. He's writing, like if you read his books now, they're a bit too naive and too romanticizing things, but it was one of the best reading food for me in my 20s, I would say. And I wanted to quote from his book Night in Lisbon, a phrase: "Hate is an acid that eats away your soul, and it doesn't matter, do you feel hate inside yourself or you feel that someone is hating you?" So this is my message, and what is very important, to not get your negative emotions.
Yeah.
To like, if you feel that you cannot control the pain and the negativity which is choking you from inside, I would say it's better to distract yourself with the trying to help to someone instead, like, because hate is something very destructive and it will not bring help to anyone in the world. But
that's true.
if you better switch your concentration to people who really need some help at the moment, that would be helpful for yourself first of all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Thank you for
a
that
message.
beautiful message. Thank you very much, Kate. And yeah, it was great to have you, see your art, seeing your processes, and you talking about this whole situation and art. And yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm very glad that the setup was working because I was very stressed about it. But it was very nice to see that, and actually was the first time we had someone doing some traditional artwork on our stream, which was very refreshing. Actually, not seeing like Photoshop or anything else. That was really nice. Seeing real hands doing real work. All right, Kate. All right, so guys,
thank you.
We'll be
Kate.
muted again, and then we'll be back in 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
let me just.
Yeah.
1 second, Kate.
We will be back.
Mutant.
messing with me? How much you messing with me? How much you messing with me? How much you messing with me?
Here's this. Oh, so I don't need. And
Right.
wait a second. I need to.
Sorry, guys. Are we back on?
Yeah, we are back on.
okay.
I see how like moving to. Oh god.
Didn't even know.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Hello.
Able
There she is.
There she is. Alina.
Why is it happening?
I have to cut the screen share to just your cam.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the stream, and also welcome Alina, who's now joining us for the third and last round of today's stream.
Switch over to this, please.
So the plan is we'll be doing the further drawings of the traditional Ukrainian clothing, and Alina will join us the second round, and we can see what she's doing. But for now, Alina, do you want to introduce yourself, or maybe just start drawing and then can ask some questions here and there? What do you feel comfortable with?
Yeah, hi guys. You can hear me properly as well.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I introduce myself?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
To.
I'm Alina. Nice to meet you all, guys. I'm from Ukraine, and I came to the Netherlands in 2014 to study arts here, and since then I'm staying here. Firstly, I studied, now I work. I'm a filmmaker, animation filmmaker. In my free time, I do some freelance, and yeah, just living my life, trying to cope with the life,
Yeah.
as we all do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you grow up actually? Did you grow up in Ukraine as well?
Yes, I was born in the east of Ukraine, in Donbas region.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then in 2014, the war started there, firstly. We were moving a lot with my parents, and then I was studying in Ukraine. And when I was 18, I left Ukraine and moved to Netherlands. And since then, I kind of live for two countries. I come to Ukraine, then I go back to the Netherlands for work, then visit my relatives, work there sometimes.
Yeah.
But my childhood was in Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, like when you said that you moved 2014, I thought like, okay, was that like because of the war that started there? But then it was, right?
Yeah, partly. I also had to finish school and go to university, so I entered Ukrainian university to study economy and mathematics. And it was not my passion.
Well, it's hard.
Sounds very hard, yeah.
And then my best friend, he was actually going to study in the Netherlands. He was going to study some science, and he told me, "Do you want to go with me?" And I thought, okay, I will go and study there. I found a nice grant, and came like with my best friend here in the Netherlands in 2015. And right now we're still best friends, and he's just sitting in front of me and drawing as well.
Nice.
Oh, he's there with you right now.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
awesome.
That's cool. Yeah. Nice. I also I just posted your Instagram into the chat, so if you want to check out that. I don't know if Instagram is even like the platform that you are using for most of your art, or do you have anything that you would like to put in there instead of Instagram?
No, I do mostly use Instagram, and I recently posted a lot of informational, useful links there. So for those who need it, please check it out. And I would also be happy if you check my art there as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you also have some recommendations on any other Instagram channels for informational use or artistic as well.
Yeah, maybe your best friend. You just share his Instagram.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Instagram, can you imagine?
He doesn't have Instagram? Oh my god.
Very
That's
edgy. I love it.
I sometimes post his drawings in my stories, like, look at my talented friend, he also
that's
draws.
cute. That's really cute. So how was your journey with art so far? So you started studying mathematics and economy, and then you just decided to switch to art, or did you do art before, or how was your journey there?
As most people here, I can't say I was drawing since my childhood. No, once my mom brought me an animated film, and I watched it, and then I told her I will never make films. It's so hard. I would better watch them. Then I was slowly started drawing at the age of 15, 16. Then I liked it, and when I came to the Netherlands, I was studying linocut techniques, like all those analog printing. And once I printed 50 images, which were the same, but I put it one after each other, so it created a nice texture, and that's how I found my passion for animation, actually.
Nice.
And since then, I started making animated films, going to the festivals, meeting people, and I really love this atmosphere. I also want to share like one thought before I forget. It's not so many people share this, but I think that being an artist is so much about self-education. Like, you have to research a lot for what you do. Just today, for one assignment, I spent the whole day reading about autism for just to draw one image after that.
That is, I think that is also a very nice thing about art in general, that you can explore different topics and bring that together in art. I had this conversation with Lars yesterday. We were talking about that he was actually thinking about turning into a vet, and now he's glad that he actually did do art, because he can still draw animals and show his love for animals in his art. So I guess it's nice, like in art, that you can explore different topics and kind of live more than just one life.
There's so much knowledge, right, that you get with that, especially like when you're researching so much about topics that maybe if you didn't have these projects you're working on, you wouldn't have even like get into that.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, you had that with architecture as well, right? When you like explored different kinds of architecture, and probably like all that knowledge you got from that, like maybe you wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you didn't paint them.
Yeah, that's. I feel like it comes with the job as well, because people ask of you things that you wouldn't do yourself. Like, for example, doing art in relation with autism, but then you have to research that and try to bring emotion to a picture and consider like what autism is to a person. I guess it's like it's getting you out of the comfort zone. It's making you grow a lot faster sometimes. If you have like those kinds of commissions. Yeah.
I agree. Also, while researching so much and reading about different topics, you can find new hobby meanwhile, because I guess a lot of people struggle when art becomes their work. They kind of lose hobby, so they need to find something else.
Yeah.
And researching really helps to find this something else.
Yeah. And I also think like to be a great artist doesn't mean necessarily that you have to draw every day. It's also like what do you find interesting and how you can bring that back to your art. So if you're like super interested in bugs or insects, you have to look at books and maybe look documentaries and maybe travel to some places and really explore the different bugs there. I don't know. And at the end, you don't have to draw all the time to get better at drawing. It just those experiences, they come all together, and you will be better an artist after that. I feel like that was like the thing that Feng Zhu was saying in one of his videos, that you have to get better and just draw like 16 hours a day, and don't know, work so hard that you lose all passion for art or so. I don't know.
That sounds like pain.
Yeah, and I don't really agree with that. It's just different.
But like Feng Zhu is this very old school way of looking at art in a way. It's like
quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be a balance, but yeah, still.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's just like your experience. I think it's with all creative things, or like creative people, like maybe it doesn't feel like you're being creative in a moment where you experience things, but you need these experiences then to later on use them and turn them into something you're creating.
Yeah.
So it's like, actually you're basically constantly working and being creative and like by experiencing things and
exactly.
getting to know new things and
yeah.
I mean, like right now, like I'm being so amazed by all these amazing pieces and outfits and the Ukrainian fashion, basically, and like something like that is so great to learn through art.
Yeah, to really appreciate that also through art. It's very powerful.
Yes.
Do you have, Alina, if you want to talk about it, do you have still family in Ukraine right now?
Yeah, my parents are now in Kiev,
Hmm.
and also my brother and his family with his kids. But we stay in contact with them all the time. And safety is quite a questionable word right now concerning Ukraine, but
Yeah.
they have access to food, water, internet, medicines, so they are better than a lot of people.
Hmm.
Yeah, safety is relatively, I don't know. It's hard for us because, I mean, we're not fully, I call it, affected by it, but it helps a lot to talk with people who are really affected by the war, to see how close it actually is. Because, I don't know, it's so easy to just ignore everything and, close your eyes. But I think those streams, this stream is actually, for me, also a good reminder that it's really just around the corner, and that there are a lot of people out there who are affected by this.
And through like standing together, right? It's like probably the best option to help each other. Well,
Yeah.
Creative community was so supportive those weeks. I'm amazed, the amount of art that was made, the donations, humanitarian aid. It makes me believe in people.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I was also really amazed by that. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, if anybody new is on here and is wondering, like, where can I donate? Because we are still doing that. And
we're still doing that.
Yeah, we're still doing that. And we want to donate to United Ukraine, help Ukraine. And if you want to donate something, even if it's just like a bit, that's cool. We'd really appreciate it. You can just scroll down and there is this donations button and you can just click on that and put in like the amount you want to donate. And then we will donate 100% to the organization.
Yeah, or you can just type in the chat command,
I can also
exclamation mark and donate, and then use that link to donate as well.
So I think now you can just like click on it.
Yeah.
Probably. Nice. Yeah, I'm really excited now, Alina, to see what you're doing right now.
Guys, I kind of forgot that you will share it, and I've been so messy.
That's all right.
So no stress at all.
Yeah, no stress at all. Like,
I once had an art teacher, and she told me your sketchbook has to be the messiest from all the items you have in your bag.
Wow.
Like we have a rule that we use a lot of times in our workshops, which is if you can't make it look good, make it extra ugly.
Yeah.
And it helped me a lot in the past.
Yeah, it's just letting go and lower your expectations and actually not think about the end product, but more about the journey of trying something.
A good time ready, I lowered the expectations.
Yeah.
But maybe then you will be like extra surprised.
Let's see.
But like for me, I don't know. I highly respect everybody who is doing the drawing and talking and being on a stream part. Like really chapeau.
That's hard. Like I didn't expect it to be so hard.
Yeah.
It is.
That's why we're 4 people here, and and we're talking all the time.
Like this one.
Can I say that it's not fair that the guests are alone here drawing and talking?
But you have your best friend next
Nice.
to you. That's kind of good.
Nabel just tipped 420.
Nice.
Thank you, Nabel.
Cool. Have you ever done any like live demos or anything like that before, or even maybe streaming? Alina, you there?
Yeah, sorry, the internet is breaking. I think you can still hear me, but I can't hear what you say. Just one moment.
Oh yeah, you're frozen, right? But you can't hear us?
No, this is moving.
No, but she said she
Yeah.
can't hear us.
Ah, she can hear us. All right, let's. Can I check maybe for a second?
Of course you can.
Just checking the Discord.
He really also has character, dude.
But I don't know what.
Yeah, she froze.
She froze, right? Oh, okay, Alina just froze.
Maybe you can invite her again.
Oh no, she's back now.
She's back.
She's back.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
All good, all good. Dormitory internet is no joke.
It's no joke.
Wilhelm, you're killing it.
So can you
What was
hear
the
us
question again? Yeah, can you hear us again, Alina?
Yes, I can hear you
All
well. What was the question? Sorry.
I don't know. What was the question?
I think it was a Helen question.
Yeah, Helen, what did you
wasn't
ask?
it?
Bigger.
I just wanted to ask if you've done anything like a live demo or even streaming before.
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really. I was doing only streams to play ukulele for people, but nothing connected to drawing.
Oh,
So you played ukulele, nice.
cool.
Yeah, you know, that's the hobby that I found after art became my job.
Yeah. How did that actually change your approach on art? Actually, when art becomes a job, what did change for you there?
Of course, you draw less for yourself, and you can't stay energized all night long drawing what you like, because you sometimes have to draw what you have to. And it's in a way it's hard, but it's also nice to find something that gives you more interest than drawing, because before that, art became my whole life.
Hmm.
And now I have art and my life.
Yeah. That's really like a common thing. I remember when my dad was saying like, you should really study something that's not your hobby, because you will see it will turn into a job, and then what will you do then? I was like, no, never. I was like drawing like 12 hours a day. I didn't think it would change at some point. But I mean, after after a few years, you do feel like if you have to do it, it's just a different cup of tea. And
Are you doing now things for your hobby that you would otherwise have worked on? Like you're doing, I don't know, mathematics as a hobby.
well, I think my hobby is climbing. I'm going climbing with Baya and Lars and all the other climbing fellows. I think that's my hobby.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like the streams actually helped me a lot getting back to drawing and painting for myself. Because, I mean, it doesn't feel like a job. I'm just sketching for myself, actually. And I don't have yet like huge expectations when I draw and paint on the stream. And I feel like most people we have on the stream, when we have guests, they also say like it's a lot of fun actually, because you have to draw. You can't get distracted by Instagram all of a sudden in the middle of the stream. And so I guess the stream is really helping me with that actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you're focusing so much then, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Like the pattern here.
Yeah. Also, we are Playgrounds Pauline. It's wonderful, Alina. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the stream, Playgrounds. Welcome.
And we have another donation in. So now we are at 271. So maybe we can do the 300.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It would be amazing.
300 will be actually the amount we make on one session on the boat. I think, not a lot. I mean, when we had a limited...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh my god, you subscribed to a mass online course because I thought that like that would be so funny if like your father is telling you like don't make your hobby a job because then it becomes your job. But what if like it turned just around the other way? You know,
Yeah.
you would then do for a job.
It turns
your
into your hobby. That would be interesting. Yeah.
And the times that beach.
Yeah, it's really funny. I actually, Aline spilling the tea here. She's saying, "Oh my God, Kevin once subscribed to a mass online course, actually just for fun." Yes, true. It is true.
It is the truth.
Yeah.
Actually, math is very. If you're like warm, with math, I think math is a lot of fun. It's like purest
Bro,
problem
stop
solve.
it.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Already to jail. I'm sorry.
Straight to jail.
Like math sometimes can be fun. You know what? You're totally right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, that's a nice reference as well.
Should we switch to?
Oh, yes, switch
Oh
to
yeah, let's
Alina.
switch the
yeah.
the screen, right?
Yeah, that's good. I don't have to show what I'm doing. I think Alina is frozen again, right?
Oh.
I'm sorry, no,
Oh,
I'm
you're
here.
back. You're back. All right.
I was just silent.
I think I know what happened actually because you
Can we-
minimized it,
Oh, nice.
and then I will change this, and then bam.
Ooh. Dieser Übergang. Flawless.
All right.
It really
here we go.
fits,
Nice.
fits amazing
Yeah.
into the screen.
I love
Yeah.
the character in the background. Looks very ominous. Almost like I know what you did.
Yeah, it's really cool. That's a nice inking.
And the
style
girl
as
in the
well.
front is
Yeah.
like, "Dad, stop it! You're annoying." So
Like these necklaces and coins.
you're like these necklaces look like
Amazing.
Tibetan
The coins
accessories.
as well. The coins like also a very common fashion thing in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
I was in Crete like 2 weeks ago, and in the museum they had like a section where they're just showing like the costumes, like the traditional costume of Crete.
Yeah.
And it's like a huge mixture because there were like the Ottomans were there, the Venetians, and
Yeah.
like there's so many cultures coming together, and it's crazy that they're also using the coins, and seeing that is, again is like it's crazy. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. So, do you usually work digitally or analog, Alina? Or
Sorry,
traditionally?
I'm trying to fix Photoshop because it froze.
Oh no.
Oh no, Photoshop guys.
Yeah.
Guys, technical help, please. Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
But we can also switch to
I
the
can
other.
switch, yeah, I
we
can
can
switch
switch
again.
to our screen just for now,
Yeah.
and then you can just like
Yeah.
in case maybe
Yeah.
Just tell
restart
us
it.
when you're ready, and then we can switch back to you.
Cool, thank you.
All good.
Hopefully, it will still like save what you've done, not like delete everything.
Oh
That's
yeah,
important.
Yeah.
I'll just create a smaller screen and then I hope it like 72 ppi and maybe it will work.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, what you want to say something, Alina?
No. I remember you asked a question, but then my Photoshop froze. So,
Yeah. If you want, you can answer it now.
what was the question?
Do you usually work more traditionally or digitally? Because there's a lot of traditional work on your. Because I already stalked your Instagram, or you work a lot of work. I can't talk anymore. What time is it? No, it's like you usually work a lot with traditional mediums. Wow.
Actually, kind of both.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm developing a new short film,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's going to be analog with oil paint on glass. If you maybe know the animator Alexander Petrov, he started doing this technique first.
Hmm.
I have no
And I
idea. I
kind
don't
of
know.
want to try.
Is it a stop motion? Or
Yes, you can say it's a stop motion, but at the same time, it's cell animation frame by frame, just analog.
Yeah. So you draw on the glass, you paint on the glass, and then each frame is a new glass, or?
No, you paint the new frame on the previous frame. So in that way, you have to make a photo and then start painting over.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
So like you said, the mixture of stop motion and yeah. Interesting. So
Something
can you
like
already
that.
tell us what's it about?
Yeah, sure. It's actually going to. The working title is "There Was No Sex in USSR," and it's going to be like a little bit documentarically
Yeah.
about the feelings that people had back then in USSR. Some situations happened with school children or relationship between parents and their children. Basically, I want to make one story collected from all the stories that I asked people to tell me when I was in Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
Super interesting. So do you know when you're finished with this project, or like how long are you planning to work on that? Well, probably as
I
long as it
don't
takes,
know.
but like, do you have a certain time frame, deadline?
Estimation. I can tell you the estimation that I told to Film Fund, but that's a false estimation.
Oh, they're not listening.
Yeah.
What?
So, I told them 1 year,
Yeah.
oh wow.
but I think it will take at least 2 years.
Yeah, they're probably ready for that as well, because it usually takes longer. It doesn't matter what kind of project it's.
Yeah, if it's a building or an animation project, always takes longer and more money than you expect.
Yeah, because there are always like small things that come on top, and yeah.
And also, it's the first project that I'm gonna direct as well.
You're gonna direct that as well.
Damn.
My previous project, I just animated myself,
Yeah.
but this one I want to work with other people who do some stuff better than me. And yeah, it's going to be challenging, but I'm so looking forward.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That's super cool.
So, are you preparing yourself in a certain way to for directing, or you're just gonna trust your instincts in that? So, is there anything you can prepare to do this, or?
I'm learning not to stutter when I talk.
Yeah, you're doing a great job so far.
Yeah,
Like,
you're really articulating yourself.
I'm stuttering.
Like, you know, when you actually can share my screen, it's all fixed and you can see
nice.
the wobbliness of the lines is not because it's my style, but because my hand trembles a bit.
That's totally fine.
You can make it a style.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, there was something that Leonardo told. That Leonardo was a very huge influence actually, because he was always drawing like with one line sometimes, just going with the flow. I feel like it's very good to loosen up when when you're nervous. You have to just
when you're tense. It's
when you're tense. Yeah, he took a stick with ink.
Yeah, a wooden stick.
A wooden stick with ink, and then he was just drawing, just to lower your expectation on what is. Sorry, guys. That was not intentional.
But can we also see what Alina's drawing at the moment?
Yeah, this is her screen.
Ah, but is
Not really. I'm drawing the new reference, and it's the old one.
But
I think then it's frozen because.
Okay, I will stop sharing because on the Discord I see that it's sharing what I'm actually doing now.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Maybe we can.
Shall I stop sharing and then?
Yeah,
let's try that.
Share and share again, because it's.
We want to switch that.
Oh, we already switched to.
Okay. Yeah. Always these tech problems. I think there's nothing you can do about it.
But it actually works fine.
It's actually
right?
it's like yeah.
Are you sharing a screen, Alina?
Yes, now I share it.
And we are at 281.
Oh, nice.
50%.
That's crazy.
Getting closer.
Because I can't see your shared screen
Kannst
actually.
du unten Screen klicken? Unten rechts?
Share
It's your screen, yeah.
No.
Oh, I think I shared the wrong screen.
Because we have a gray.
Yeah, it's
square.
because it's just
Okay. Yeah. Wall.
And now I share it.
Beautiful.
no, it's just you. Like it's just your cam.
Was das schon?
Nee.
Das ist schon.
But I think, Kevin, you can maybe also continue to draw and then
Yeah.
just check after 2 minutes if the screen is there.
No, but then we don't see Alina.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm here. So
Yeah, but you want to share your screen or not?
yes, and that's what I'm doing on Discord.
But we don't
It's weird. We don't see
see
anything.
it. Yeah. Why? Why are you forsaking us, Discord?
So strange. Because on this Discord I see myself, you guys, and
Then
share a
And
screen.
it's
Probably
screen. Wait.
just us then. Can you do full screen? Let's take a look at that.
And when I do that, then it's not sharing anymore. Wait.
Maybe it was the same like with Kate. Haben wir sie ja auch nicht gesehen. Dann hast du das getauscht.
Oh, okay, wait.
There it is.
No,
How
it's
do
not
we-
there. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Just have to switch the screens right now because we are.
All right. So and now are you sharing your screen?
Uh,
Oh, you're sharing
Yes.
the screen. I see it here.
But why don't?
Oh, why can't we see it?
Hmm.
No, you're not sharing anymore. Share your screen.
Okay. Pop out.
Oh, wait. Watch stream.
Oh, now we
yes.
have it.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
Ah,
Now I have to set it up
Okay.
again. Wait a
okay.
second.
Wow.
Almost there.
All right, but then we have you back. That's nice.
Hello, Udine. We heart you too. Ah, perfect. It is working.
Right.
Why are they doing this? What the hell? This is so weird, man.
Du musst jetzt mal in den Studiomodus gehen, wo du was verändern kannst.
Schon gemacht.
Maybe first the shared screen.
sorry, I don't know what did I
Okay.
do that.
So big. Understand.
Okay.
Okay. Others.
Why is it like
We
that?
have
So weird.
our picture now. And now it changed again to like the whale.
Why did he stop watching the stream? Why did he do this? God. Bit buggy it is.
Yeah.
Mm,
A screenshot might suffice for now, someone said. But I think we almost got it now.
working on it really
There
hard.
always has to be this one person who has problems with technical stuff. Let it be me this time.
It's alright.
Someone had to sacrifice himself for the group, you know? He took one for the team, Alina. Sorry.
I'm happy to sacrifice if it helps some people or
Very honorable of you.
So maybe let's
this
just
one, but
clear-
bigger.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. Wow.
Oh yeah. Okay. So-
Nice, now we got it. Okay.
But still, somehow, like our video is weirdly.
Did you see this? Why is it so weird?
Ah, okay. Now,
Sorry guys, this is Oh, wait, I can see.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay. Can we now also?
Yeah, I want to share the guest art. Check. This is like all over the place. Yeah. Why is he moving? This is so weird,
Yeah,
man.
he's moving out.
Maybe we can also share the guest art afterwards. You can just continue drawing.
Yeah, I think
Because
Alina,
now the time is.
we will just
Yeah.
show our screen for now because it's somehow it's super buggy.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
this could have worked for 2.5 hours without bugs.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So it's still kind of sad, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no
you,
worries.
you can share your artwork, or you can send it to us, and we can share it in our Discord. By the way, guys, we have a small feedback round at the end of this.
Oh yeah. Shall I put in the Discord thing? That's okay.
Oh,
Discord. look at Discord.
Oh, Discord.
And you can post your art that you did during the stream into the Stream Art Share channel, and we'll take a look at it at the end of the stream and react and give you
This is like reaction videos. Ah,
reaction videos.
oh
Yeah,
my god.
kind of like that. But yeah. Also, Nabalu says, Kevin, this really reminds me of Jason Brooks' illustrations right now.
Who's Jason Brook?
Who is Jason Brooks?
Probably. Shall I?
Hey, Kevin, you have 3.5 minutes left.
Who's Jason Brooks?
And I'm also gonna share something that that Ante sent us. An artist. Yeah, actually, I also put that.
There's also one question that I want to ask you, Alina.
Just a second, can I just quickly post that into the chat? It's a post, and it says Berlin resources for displaced artists from Ukraine. So there's all kind of like information on the post, and in their biography, it's from an artist here. I'm just gonna post it for you to check it out. Okay.
I want to know how your stance or your view on art has changed during those times now. Because I mean, I can just start, and for me, I wasn't sure like how important art is now during those times. I felt like it is too easy in a way, you know, you're just drawing and trying to make a difference with that, and like how can you make a difference during times where people throw bombs, right? I would like to know how you actually think about that.
I personally never worked with serious or questionable topics before in my art, and I started doing political and social illustrations. Still, it's for me quite neutral, but that's already a big step for me as an artist. And somehow my mom told me yesterday that my lines became much more rough than before, which I didn't notice. Maybe, you know, emotions also influence somehow the way I draw. I tend to believe my mom, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it will influence how you work.
I mean, there are like studies as well, like from times after war, where it was seen that art changed.
Reflect the image of the people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's emotions and like everything they put into it, and yeah, I can imagine that.
I mean, I draw completely different when I'm under stress, opposed to when I'm super relaxed and taking my time to really think about each stroke I'm doing. So I guess if you're like stressed out because of a war, because your homeland is under siege, I'm sure it will change the way you work.
Some people are influenced in a way that they even can't work at all, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
Anta.
yeah.
I mean, Anta, for example, just told us that it's hard for her to really concentrate on doing art and finding pleasure in that. I guess it's yeah.
I sincerely hope that every artist will manage to find their own way to deal with that and to start drawing again, because
Yeah.
that does help.
Oh, new reference.
I know.
Very prepared.
Time is over. Yeah. Ah, man, that's all right. I'm done. I think it's the last post now. Last post, and then
Yes, it's not.
we finish up the stream with the feedback round. Yeah.
Shall I take this reference on another one? What do you guys say?
I don't know. Maybe Alina can say if
Yeah.
Alina, if you have
Alina,
like a preference on the
Do you have a
on the
preference
reference.
for the reference? You want to use that one that we have right now or a different one?
No, not really preference. I fully trust you. Please go with it.
What else do we have? Can we see that?
Oh, guys, we actually reached 306 euros.
What?
Yeah,
Woo!
Damn.
that's
God.
crazy.
Awesome.
Thank you for all the support, guys.
Yeah.
It's really,
Yeah. Felix Minna
that
donated.
one.
Just donated.
it's
Well,
crazy.
you just want to keep that on, of course. Okay, you know what? I'll try out your brush, Kevin.
The $50 brush.
Oh, that's strange. It's strange.
Was it really 50?
No, it's a free brush.
The biggest question was,
Yeah, it's a free brush you can find in Ahmed Aldori's brush pack. It's a juicy brush.
Why do you like it that much?
It's because of the texture.
It's grainy, right?
It's grainy
It
and
looks
it can,
kind of soft. So.
yeah, it can draw,
Yeah.
paint. You can do everything with that. It's crazy. It should cost $50 actually. So
Yeah.
if he's not doing it, I
Can we
would.
put that in? Like, can we? Because actually, I think I might want it. Where did we get it?
Just search for Ahmed Aldori Gumroad. Aldori. There we go. There was, yeah.
Gumroad.
Yeah. I think at some point, like, rumors will reach him, like, someone is telling him that his brush is now available on Gumroad for $50.
Here.
Yeah, it's
These are the ones.
it's a free brush pack. Do you see it already?
The one you're using?
No, it's not there. Yeah, but it's
What is it called?
10 out of 10 stars.
Okay, I'm gonna put it into the chat. So, if any of you are using Photoshop, or what are you using again?
Clip Studio Paint.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Clip Studio Paint sounds like a new version of Paint.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You talk about it in every stream about the brushes,
No.
his brushes.
Well, I think there are a few topics we always talk about, and it's Photoshop, and the $50 brush, and that you can't. It's hard to find a good art school in Germany.
Well, maybe these are just important topics for artists.
Hmm.
So,
Lina, do you have maybe some advice for young artists that want to be part of the animation industry? Like, any advice for them to start off?
You say like yeah for young artists as if I'm 50.
I mean, young artists like yourself.
Thank you.
Wait, you're not 50? I didn't know.
Let me think for a second.
Sorry.
What would I advise to myself? You know, recently with pitches on my project and getting a lot of feedback, I find it's super hard to stay true to yourself and to your own style. I was told to change some style, something according to about my style. I was asked to change the way I draw because it would fit the pitch more. So maybe, as for me, one of the most important thing is, it's not like I'm saying don't listen to other people, but if you believe in your own style and you have it and you like it, just go with it. There are people who will love it as well, and you will find your own client. You will find people who will love your pitch for whoever you are yourself. Maybe sounds a bit cheesy, but
No, but I like it.
No, I get it
Like
completely.
staying true to yourself and the things that you like to do in a way, you know?
Yeah, I think it involves a lot of trust, actually. Trust that your style will be liked by others as well. You can go with a safer route and just do, photo bash 3D paintings, and you will get a job with that. I think it's much harder to really push on your style and try to get jobs with that.
you know, guys, the first time I ever met with a producer to talk about my movie, he told me, "Oh, you really suck in character design."
Wow.
That guy's a bitch.
I hope he's not watching the stream.
I hope he is. You are an asshole, bro.
Yeah.
God, now I get shadow banned because I said asshole. on
Yeah,
stream. I'm sorry.
maybe.
You are a petit.
Yeah, maybe it's a good lesson to know, like, you don't have to satisfy every single person on this planet. Like, you can still be true to yourself, and there will be people who like it just the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if we had to satisfy every single person, that would mean, like, that they would all have the same taste, right? And that would be boring.
That would be very boring. I think that is maybe one of the biggest flaws in social media, because we all influence each other. I mean, it's nice. It's like I feel like the art style is evolving very quickly. Like in the past few years, we had like traditional the speed paint community that we had. Then we had what's it called again? Alberto Mirgo style, and now it's drifting more to arcane stylized style. It's like and that happened like in a few years, And looking back, those developments they just took a lot longer. And I guess it's that is a nice thing that's happening right now with the art. But I also feel like everything is very homogenous. If you're like in that circle, you always see what everyone else is doing, and you want to do that too.
No. It's changing quick. You mean,
Changing
like
quick, and
the
people go.
trends.
The people go with the trends because you get more followers from that, and it's, as I said, it's probably the easiest route. But trusting in your own style and that people will like it at the end, that's something completely that takes a lot of effort, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're gonna be a trendsetter then, right? And then as soon as it becomes a trend, then you can switch again.
I don't think I will be a trendsetter. I'm also that person who's copying other people.
Exactly a thing a trendsetter would say, by the way.
I'm sure that you've been a trendsetter for people. Like they saw something in your work and they were like, "Oh my god, that looks so cool! I want to do that too. Like these shapes, damn."
These shapes, damn. Alina, do you have a animation hero that you really look up to? Someone you look, you look at his art or her art constantly.
Yes, but you have to find his work because he doesn't have an Instagram.
Ah,
Is it your best friend?
yeah.
Yes, I'm just promoting friends here. You know. No, his name. Firstly, is a Dutch animator. His name is Paul Driessen, and he's an amazing guy considering composition. You know, he is very good with narrative spaces, with making composition storytelling-wise. So, if you want to know how to work with composition in a clever way, I would really recommend checking his name.
Can you maybe post his name into the chat?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Paul Driessen. Please. And also, since we are doing some ethnical stuff right now, I would recommend another artist. This is her nick on Instagram. And I also know that she's a very big fan of Green Control Berlin. And actually, she introduced me to you guys some years
really
ago.
nice.
And she is very good in ethnical drawings and costumes. And all those, cultural elements when it comes to character design or drawing from reference.
Oh,
So, who was it? The name you just like the latest thing you posted, was that the Instagram name, or what was it?
The Paul Driessen is just the name that you have to Google.
Yeah, and the other one?
And Strato, it's an Instagram name.
Okay. VSR. Somehow I cannot find it, but I don't know. But that's
Maybe I misspelled. 1 second.
it's probably this one. Ah, yeah, it's with the like the.
Oh yeah, it's within lower
yeah, we got.
line.
Ah, wait, I can just like post the link into here. You go.
Nice, that's really cool.
Cool.
That reminds me of Hannah's, like the portraits. at
Yeah,
least.
the second post here. Yeah, definitely. Nice. Yeah. I'm
And also of
thinking,
Eileen, actually. This is like
Yeah,
Eileen,
this is
Yeah.
it's an amazing mixture of
Eileen,
like,
Hannah.
yeah,
That's really cool.
nice. Cool.
I have to admit she's actually also my friend, but
I mean, they're good artists.
And
why not?
here's her PayPal. I would like to know how you think about technique. Like, do you think learning technique is super important to be a good artist? Like technique in forms of perspective, understanding light and shadow, and all of that sorts.
I guess it depends on what you want to be specialized in. If you want to be a concept artist, the knowledge of perspective, lighting theory is very important. Also, it just can make your life a little bit easier. If you already know how perspective works, you don't have to think about that. You just concentrate on the art aspect when you draw. But recently, I needed to do some isometric art, and I didn't know how that works. And then I opened Procreate, and they have this isometric lining. And I was like, oh, I don't need to find out how it works. I can just do it.
It's like the comfort of technology.
Yeah, softwares can help you a lot.
Yeah.
I think if you're doing it for a job, you can use every single tool to make your job easier. There's no, I think there are no borders.
Yeah.
But for example, talking about animation, in every art school they teach you how to do walk cycles first. and
Walk cycles,
learn
right?
it.
Yeah.
I learn it and then I never did it again. Now when I need a character who walks, I put a fence in front of him or just cut his body in half because I forgot how to do it and then I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, a friend
So
of
as
mine.
you said,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
sorry. I just wanted to repeat you to say everything that makes your life easier, you should go for it.
Yeah. A friend of mine in the studio, he told me back then, he told me that like in animation, you always learn the walking cycle first because it's one of the most important, like the weight of the body shifting in each step and also like making it really look believable. It's super hard, and if you can do that, it's a really good skill to have. Found very interesting. Like in life drawing, also like if you want a figure to look believable, like the weight is like
true.
one of the most important thing actually. Weight and proportion.
Value.
Yeah, and value for rendering and all that. But like a few lines already, and you can see like the weight that's already selling the pose.
True. Yes.
Yeah, I wish that Lars was here. He would talk about animation and life drawing and all of that, but he's not here. He betrayed us.
Does he know a lot about animation?
Yeah, I mean he for him like animation and life drawing is like very closely tied together. Yeah, he likes to talk about those things together.
Yeah. Am I right, or like is it only 3 more minutes?
Yeah.
It's 3 more minutes, yeah, but I mean it's last post, and after Baya is done, we'll be taking a look at the stream art share folder.
Yes. Yeah.
And so 5 minutes left, guys. Do your best strokes in 5 minutes and then upload them to the Discord so we can be blown away by your art.
Definitely. I'm so happy that we raised so much.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
That's really cool. Really cool.
Guys, do you also have this that at the last minute you try to make your art like perfect, but at the end you just spoil it?
Yeah, you fuck it up because you're like, okay, there's probably one more thing, and you just do one more stroke, and you're like, oh my god, it looks shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
The worst, especially when you work with a brush pen or something, you can't erase it, and then you feel like anger hitting you, and like, oh my god, what did I do? Like, I don't do that, but I heard people do that.
Greta donated 20.
Oh, thank you.
That's crazy. Damn, thank you, Greta.
Even more? Was it even more?
What was it? Yeah, I feel like sometimes like if you have like just 1 minute left, you're like you're left with just a few strokes, and I feel like those last strokes are sometimes the best.
Can we just shortly say that we have 333 and 33 cents?
Oh my god, please don't donate now. It's a made up number.
Can we make it to 4?
Oh man.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
It's alright.
It was like 3.
Yeah, I think we're getting a bit tired, and I mean, at least me, it's hard for me to be socially functioning for 2.5 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, why is there like a hunch? Get that fuck out of here. It's better.
Also, now is the time for like any last questions you might have to us or Alina or to other people in chat. So you can drop them now.
Alina, will you be doing a workshop at the Playgrounds Eindhoven this year, or are you just there to visit?
First of all, I'm going to enjoy, and I will be also on a stage as a part of Playground's next talent program.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about my art exposure.
Yeah.
Did
So
you do
yes.
that? Did you do that before, or is it the first time for you then?
No, yeah, it's the first time. I'm in general quite an introverted person, so it's a big challenge, but I'm also curious. For anyone who is in playgrounds, please come and be there to support.
Are you also gonna be in Berlin?
I'm planning to go, yes, as well.
Ah,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
Well,
Awesome.
we will be there too, because we live here.
No, Bayern, I will not be there.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
fuck!
you won't.
We don't live there at
But
that time.
we will be there. Hannah
Wow,
will be there,
okay.
Yeah. That's really unfortunate, man. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, playgrounds. They postponed the festival like for a month. It was in April. Now it's in May. Yeah, in April, Baya and me we would have joined, but now in May we already had other plans, so it's but very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate indeed.
Yes,
But
you're gonna be in Eindhoven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know what Playgrounds is, it's a festival for digital art animation. Is that like a good
For art in general, I would say.
art in general?
Yeah,
Actually,
it's a
right.
really great
Yeah.
Yeah. it's a
place
lot
to
of-
connect with
lot
other
of
people.
But I think
talks,
it-
demos.
Does have a focus on like digital art, right? But I mean, they also do have like stop motion and everything.
And we have a live drawing
Yeah, right.
stage there.
And yeah, we usually do live drawing there, probably also this year. So if you haven't yet, you can check that out.
I feel like Playgrounds is maybe more like the entertainment industry. That's why I think it doesn't matter if it's traditional or digital, but you know, entertainment
The deed has been done.
entertainment industry is mostly digital anyway. So,
Yeah.
but not if Alina is there, because Alina is doing the traditional analog animation.
Yeah, true.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
All right, nice job, Baya. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to promote analog side.
Yes. All right. So can we? Are we going into Discord? now?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Okay. So
Why?
if you want to do that, you can upload your art into Discord. Into what kind of channel?
Into the stream
Stream channel.
art share.
Stream art share. Can we? I will put in again the Discord.
Wait, I have to add Alina as well. Wait a second, guys. God. Oh, Alina's gone.
Oh no.
The stream has ended. Alina, are you still there?
Well, people
Oh,
are
no,
gonna need a
I think
couple
she,
of minutes anyway.
She thought it's
Oh no, I think probably because of the internet. She tries to reconnect.
okay.
There she is again. Hey.
Hello.
I'm here. Oh, that was a quick goodbye.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, if you want, you can stay for the stream archer. It's
Sure.
generally-
Oh, yeah.
like it's some kind of tradition we have at the end of every stream, and at the end of every live drawing session as well. We'll take a look at the artworks that people were doing, and just appreciate that everyone was doing art with us.
Can we share Alina's screen then for her?
Mhm. Alina, can you upload your art into the Discord channel?
Yeah, sure, since I did manage to show it. Well, with a pleasure.
That's nice. Oh, wait, I have to check
Um,
this. Oh my God, Ben Benson.
Oh, Ben Benson.
The first one to post as
Even
always. Oh my God, this is so good. All right, so let's take a look at all of this, all of the goodies we have here. I think it started even earlier. So Mike was actually joining us.
That's super cool. I love the grandpa.
Yeah, it's really cool drawing.
Yeah. Oh, yours, Marlene.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like the simple shapes of it, but the expressions they really can,
Oh yeah.
can really get. They're really good. Oh my god,
Yeah.
getting tired. So good. And Ben Benson.
So funny. I love it. It's so cool.
So cool. I love the color choices here. It's really
And look at the
contemporary.
textures.
It's awesome as well.
Yeah.
I also like the colors, yeah, and the shapes and the lines combination.
Good morning, Ben Benson is the little brother of
Cool.
Greta, who comes to the sessions as well.
Yeah.
And he always comes to the online streams. He's only 12 and does a lot of great stuff. It's always cool. And he always participates. And it's really, really energizing. With the bong.
Pipe.
Oh my god.
It's a big ass pipe.
Oh man, yeah, it's a very cute or heartwarming story that Greta told us, that she is always asking Ben if he's joining her on the Drink and Draw stream, and he's like always there and sitting on the couch and drawing with the iPad.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's a really cute. Cute.
Oh, Nabel.
Nabel, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really cool.
Really nice. I love it.
That's really nice. And Marta.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Man, the eyes are very intense.
Yeah.
That's really good.
with the
Yeah.
red.
I like the little details on the wood.
I like the details,
Yeah.
like the reflections you did on the necklace. It's really nice.
Oh, nice. That's the
Nice.
I love it.
That's really nice.
A lot of details, textures as well.
Yeah.
It's so you can really lose yourself in all the accessories and stuff. It's just really cool. I love it.
Really nice, Alina.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Eileen.
Damn.
Nice.
Also very nice.
It's a good. Make a good postcard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greta.
Greta.
Nice.
That's so good. I love the details on the shoulder. It's really good.
It's kind of weird because like Greta's style now kind of reminds me of Lucas as well.
It's getting more and more to Lucas.
Yeah, it's really good. Point.
He has a very nice smirk on his face.
Nice.
Yeah. Do I see the $50 brush?
Is it the $50 brush?
I think so. Greta finally choosing to come over to us. And also that that's really, I love this effect, by the way. This is like when you how's it called again? When you see the channels, like the
Yeah. It's like a filter.
Chromatic aberration.
Chromatic
Yeah. That's a yeah, that's something you can use in PhotoBash, for example, because it will look more photorealistic and rendered if you have this effect. So it's a great trick for that.
Oh, nice. I really like the next one.
Yeah,
That one is super nice.
Great.
The blockiness of it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
shades.
That's really nice.
That's cool. That's really cool. Oh yeah, we saw this already.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
I love the graphic nature of your paintings, Alina. It's really good. And the red. In general, I think like red, black, and white is a very good good color mixture.
Yeah, I always have to think of Sin City when I see that. Yeah. Nice.
Nah,
And this is eerie scene with the guy. I know.
it's very inky.
Oh wait,
Cool.
this Alina's
What is happening?
Whoops.
Oh, there's one.
What happened here?
make it huge. All right, sorry.
All right.
All right,
Back to Discord.
It's okay, it's not like I'm still top.
Oh wow.
Mal Lukas will
Ja,
ja so ein bisschen
Lukas.
ausrasten.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's so cool. Look
Yeah. But Lucas always delivers.
Dude.
Oh,
Yes.
motherfucker.
It's so good.
The expression is
Yeah.
Yeah.
really good.
Lukas, deine Sachen sind echt richtig krank gut geworden, Mann.
Yeah,
Zu gut.
that's really great. Oh, the colors! Look at the nice colored
Yeah.
hues here.
Ja.
I love it, Lucas.
Oh, Alter.
Damn, this is
Digga.
juicy as fuck.
Fucking
I
hell.
saw that it was made in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, right? Like he made so many.
Oh,
Ja.
Ben ist 13er geschrieben, sorry, Ben.
Oh, you? Okay.
Oops.
I 13. All right. All right, guys. I think that's it for now. Thank you guys for donating so much money.
Ja.
It's
Thank you, Alina, for
Yeah.
joining us tonight.
Sorry
Thank
again for the
you,
technical
Lina.
difficulties.
yeah, it
Okay,
happens.
thank you so much for inviting.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, what can I say?
I'm really looking forward to connect with you in Eindhoven or in
Berlin.
Berlin. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we can definitely
I can't.
meet.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, we...
Actually, wait.
Where's this thing?
Wait a second.
What are you...
I'm trying to put this here. And we can.
What you trying?
Sorry. Just wanted to have this here so we can. Sorry, guys.
What are you trying, man?
I'm just. Yeah. I just want to say that we have 3 out of 33
Euros and
33.
303... Wow.
33 cents.
and it's nice that we're able to raise that much money for charity, and thank you for all the support and that you came and drew with us. Yeah, and thank you for Alina for joining. Thank you for
Kat
Anta
for
for joining, and for Kate joining us as well. And it's a hard topic to talk about, especially like in the public and on streams. But I think it's important to connect and Yeah. All right. Thank you guys, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, Lina.
Bye.